Hello everybody, and the peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends. And today we continue in, showing the truth about the cult of Muhammad. As you see the title, and this is always actually my title, even if I don't put it there as a title. I am here a challenge to Allah, His Messenger, His book, His followers. And as you see, those poor Mohammedan, they would try to find any excuse in order not to deal with me. We will debate you only if you come to me. Come here, I will go to you, They will not debate me unless they put conditions, because simply they knew that those conditions is made for a purpose in order to stay away from Christian friends. It is just an excuse to say to the Muslims, we can debate him, we can. But, this guy is a coward. He's hiding behind his computer. But all of you heard about me from being behind the computer, not in front of it. And it's you who challenged me to debate you. So when we say, okay, let us call you. What about you call me? So you don't want to call me. You don't want me to call you. It's a clear sign of cowardness. And this is another coward here. Many times we ask him, actually we schedule a debate, and then he ran away, he escaped. All of them, this guy, his excuse, he sent an excuse to the ABN TV saying, I'm busy with my PhD. And since then he is busy. He's busy. And actually I was watching this video here, he was saying a joke about paradise, so I wanted you to laugh with me. So, what was the joke? You know me, I like jokes, Honestly, this is really good. Let us see if Allah can make us laugh. So, this is Dr. Shabir Ali. He want to tell you a joke about paradise. Okay, go, Shabir, what? Tell us.
In paradise, they come to a wall and they ask, what is behind this wall? And they're told, behind this wall are the people whom you do not like. Some people have such a narrow view of paradise that it's as if paradise is reserved only for them.
And that's a good joke, brother. And the funny, it says an imam jokes about people of paradise. This is a joke? Should I supposedly laugh? What is the joke? I mean, but just to show you how idiot you are. Don't you know that your prophet, he said that the heaven have 100 level, and those who they are in the lowest level, they cannot see the one in the higher level. So yes, there is a wall. And they cannot see each other. Which is again a proof that you are a fool. Thank you, Chinese, when you said he left as a fool, he never came back in. Sorry, he left as a donkey, never came back as a horse. This is so, this joke is so good, man. I can't stop laughing. By the way, I just opened YouTube. I said, let me see something about Muhammad. I typed the word Muhammad, and I got this idiot in front of me. And now he's telling a joke about paradise. And there's a wall, and they told him, what is behind the wall? They said, people who you don't like. But in Islam, there is such a thing. There's 100 level of paradise, and based in your reward, your location will be, which means, the one who like Osama bin Laden, he will be a bird, a green bird. It's always my dream to be a green bird. The funny is that Osama bin Laden will be a parrot, and he's going to have all the versions. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, this is Mohammedan. If you don't run,
this is Big Fart.
it is ultimate daddy.
Yeah, but you are not a Mohammedan. Okay,
You gonna run?
Let me ask you. You said you are a Mohammedan. Do you believe in the Hadith?
You said Mohammedans. Where did Allah ask me to follow the hadith?
Okay, where Allah he said
I
to
got
you,
a book.
okay. Listen. We don't want to shout.
Am I a Christian? Am I?
Hold on. I will give you time to talk.
Am I
Okay, I want you to say.
Christian?
I want you to say that all those who follow the Hadith are stupid. Can you say that?
I say more than that. I would say anyone follow the hadith is a mushrik, is an associator.
Okay, so you are saying,
How about that?
are you saying Sheikh Uthman ibn Farouk is a stupid and he is not a
I am
Muslim?
saying Sheikh Usman ibn Farouk. I am saying Muhammad Hijab. I am saying the Sunni, the Shia.
Okay.
They all following deception.
So
just like
okay,
you guys do. Let me finish.
Okay,
Let me
hold on.
Sentence.
Okay,
Sentence.
as long the Shia and the Sunni, all of them, and Muhammad Hijab and Uthman, all of them, they are a bunch of food and they are not Muslims. So what is your sect? What is your sect? What is your sect? What is your sect?
Let me, I have no sect, but what Allah calls me in the Quran, call yourself a Muslim, nothing else. Follow only the Quran.
Where Allah in the Quran, he said, call yourself a Muslim. Go ahead, tell me, show me the verse.
Oh man, you're I say a million verses.
Well, okay, show me where Allah, he says, to you, call yourself a Muslim. Is a Muslim is a believer?
A Muslim believer, you don't confuse Ellazina Amanu and Muslim.
Okay.
Ellazina Amanu, that's the new Muslims. That's the new Muslims.
But
Muslim.
Okay.
Jesus so in the Quran.
So Muslims.
Abraham.
Okay, hold on. So the believers are not the new Muslims. Believers are not the new Muslims.
Believers, that's new Muslims.
Okay.
That was
Gentiles. So what are you?
Bible.
Okay. So when you say believer, what the Arabic word? What the Arabic word? What the Arabic word?
Listen, the Arabic word for new Muslims is Alladhina Amanu. Oh, you who have just believed.
Okay. It says just believed.
Islam.
Well,
you just. Okay. You used to be.
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on.
Why you can't
but you don't speak Arabic. Alladina amanu. It's a past tense. The one who believed. This is what alladina amanu mean.
You who have just believed. You just believed.
Where you are getting the word just from?
If you say you who just believe or you who just believe.
Okay, where it says it just believe. Where is the word just? Where we can find just?
Okay, can you not cut me off, please?
We're having a conversation, my friend.
Okay, but don't cut me off. I don't cut you off.
You can, because we have conversation. This is what conversation work. Two people, like I say something to you, you say something to me. Don't be bothered with that. It's okay. You can handle it. You are strong. So listen, what is the word that they just believed? Where we can find it?
Okay, can I answer?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. If you cut me, you're a donkey. But because that's what you do.
You want to call me names, that will be funny, because the word donkey, let me tell you something about donkey. Do you know that the wife of Muhammad, her last name is donkey, Zainab bint Jahsh? Do you know that the last name of your prophet is dogs? So you call me donkey as an insult. You just insulted your prophet, because if a donkey is a bad word, then your prophet, why he marry a woman and the Muslim, they claim she is honorable and her last name is donkey?
Can you stay on the topic?
And why you're a prophet, his last name is dogs.
Can I answer your question?
Did I lie when I said you're a prophet, his last name is dogs, and his wife, her last name is donkey? Did I lie? So you are trying to insult me, and you're insulting your prophet. Go ahead.
Can I answer your question, please?
No, you cannot ask me, because I want you to tell me first about just believe. I want you to show me where we can find the word just believe in that verse. Go ahead.
Yes, I will tell you if I can answer your question. Like I said,
go ahead.
If you cut me off, you donkey.
You want me to hang up on you? Are you asking me to hang up on you? We can call each other names, donkey and stupid idiot. I'm trying to be nice to you, and look what you are doing. You are asking me to hang up on you on purpose.
You won't let me answer, and you don't digressing, and
why you are using the word donkey? I'm just saying to you where we can find the word just believe.
On me, I said if you hang up, you're a donkey. Don't hang up.
Okay, hold on, guys. If I hang up, I am a donkey.
Yes.
Okay. If hold on. So if you stay with me for 10 hours and then you hang up, that's when you are a donkey?
Yes.
Well, you are a donkey already. You hang up many times.
No, never. Okay. Not one time.
When the last time you call your mother and you hang up after you finish with her, that means you are a donkey. So if somebody finish with you and hang up on you, that's mean he's a donkey. No, that's stupid of you.
That means
Abdul, don't give me stupid answers. Give me the answer. Alladina amanu. What does that mean? Where it says that this is those who they just believe.
Yes.
Okay. Where it says just believe. Where the word just. Okay, go ahead.
Oh my God.
Don't say, oh my God, sorry, my Allah.
There is in Arabic. I will give you some Arabic.
You don't know Arabic. And the funny,
Listen,
and the funny, he's telling me in Arabic. Do you know Arabic?
Oh my God.
Don't say, oh my God, sorry, my Allah. What's wrong with you? Are you kafir or what?
Are you gonna let me answer the question, man? It's been 10 minutes, man.
Okay, I'm asking you. You said in Arabic. Where in Arabic we can find it? It's mean they just believe. You said alladina amanu mean they just believe.
Yes.
Okay, where we can find that? Where we can find this just?
I will tell you in the Quran
where
that alladina amanu means you who have just believed.
Okay, where we can find it? Tell me, give me the verse.
Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous.
Give me the verse.
You're so
are we going to talk about al-chi kebab? Give me the verse so we can read it together. Give me the verse so we can read it together.
It's every single verse. Whenever Allah say a million times, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu.
Okay. Choose one. Choose one. Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Give me one.
Go to 569, 262. Go to
5 what?
569, 262. Go to whatever. It's a million times in the Quran. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu.
Okay.
Oh, you who just believe. That means that.
Just believe.
Muhammad.
Okay, which translation say the word just believe?
Can you stop asking questions and let me answer your question, please?
We are having a conversation, Abdul. People are laughing. I'm asking you, which translation? Do you know Arabic? No. I'm asking you, which translation it says they just believe?
Okay, do you know in Arabic the difference between the past and the just past?
I'm learning from you. I'm learning from you. Which translation you approve for translating the verses?
Do you know the difference between summa and fa?
Here we go. He doesn't speak Arabic and he will teach me grammar.
I do. I'm teaching you Arabic because you don't know.
Okay, speak to me in Arabic. Okay, speak to me, guys. The guy he know the grammar, but he don't know how to speak Arabic. Speak to me in Arabic. Go ahead.
Can you let me speak, please?
I'm asking you to speak. Go ahead. Speak in Arabic. Don't speak in English now because you claim that you know even the grammar. The one who know the grammar, he must be know. At least he can speak. I mean, so you learn the grammar, but you don't know the language. How stupid you are.
Can I speak for 30 for 60?
Stop saying, can I speak? I said to you, what a translation you are reading for me because you don't speak Arabic.
My God. I need 30 seconds.
Do you see why I hang up on you, Mr. Fart? I'm asking you a very simple. I have to repeat the question 100 times. Okay.
No, you
let us make an agreement. Let's make an agreement. If there is single translation, if there is a single translation, agree with you that it's mean they just believe.
You don't know that. All you who believed, or all you who just believe is the exact same.
No, I'm asking you. No, you said alladina amanu mean just believe. If there is any translation, agree with you.
Did they just believe when Muhammad came? The guy in Mecca.
Abdul,
did they just
Abdul, you see, don't force me to hang up on you. I final opportunity, donkey. You see who is the donkey? Donkey potato. You make me scream for nothing. Shut up. Shut up, son of Muta. And they say to you, you hang up on them. Coward son of Muta. How many times I need to repeat the question? Name for me one translation say that the word alladina amanu mean they just believe. He cannot name one. So all the translators in the world, they are liars? What's wrong with those people? All the translation in front of us, choose one. Say there is a translation, he agree that alladina amanu mean those who just believe. If you cannot find one, that means all of you Muslims are a bunch of liars. Because if you are saying the truth, then the truth should be there. And if none of the translation or translators, they say what you are saying, people will laugh at you. And that's what we are doing. And this is why I laugh at you and I hang up on you. So, Uthman, did you hear, Uthman, did you hear, brother Uthman? You are a donkey and you are a mushrik because you follow the hadith. Mimi Hijab is a donkey and a mushrik because he follow a hadith. But this donkey, when I asked him, he said, you don't understand, the heaven have 100 floor, but this is from the hadith. He called me before and he said the heaven have 100 floor. And he claimed that he don't follow the hadith. Oh boy. This is وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. And you are a certified donkey. And I don't want to lose my voice. Keep repeating my question 1,000 times with a donkey like you. You are just a low IQ stupid. He will speak in one Arabic word and he want to teach me grammar in the Arabic. And let us say, for the sake of argument, I am a person who don't speak Arabic. So how all the translation didn't agree with you? What's wrong with those translators? They forgot always the word just believed. Potato. Do we have any Muslim he have some, you know, a good IQ? Anyone? This is the best you have? That's a shame. وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا mean those who just believe. So in Islam there's the people who just believe and those who they are believers. What, he's born as a believer? Is it your prophet? Oh, he don't believe in the hadith. He's a prophet, Mr. Dudu. He said everyone is born as a Muslim. Oh boy. So this would happen. You see, I saw some comment from the Muslim saying, you are desperate to debate somebody. Yeah, as you see, you don't have anyone having little intelligence. And those who claim they have intelligence, they are smart actually by avoiding debating me. This is how smart they are. Because they knew the second they goal me, in a second we will get them busted and people will laugh at them like this donkey. Even though we promised those certain people, we will not hang up on you like we hang up on this guy because he just wasted my time. I repeat my question 1,000 times and he will not answer. There is a difference between just believe and believers. What the heck? Where? Okay, and I said to him, where is the word like just believe in the Quran? He said, وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. Well, this is what the الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا in front of us. All of them, you know, this is the you know, when they say to you, we don't want to accept the hadith, they are trying to escape the stupidity of their prophet. That as simple as that. Their prophet is so simple, stupid simple to understand. And because he says stupid things, so we try to avoid what the prophet said by saying we don't accept the hadith because it's an embarrassment. They don't, you see, a person who is proud, let us say Muhammad was speaking smart. The Muslim, they will not say we don't accept this hadith. We have Abdul. We are calling Abdul. You just lower the ring so it doesn't bother you. He's not answering. It says he call declined. Why you are texting me? Do we have any Muslim would like to call us? Let us see this guy. He tried to call many times, but I don't know if he is, you know, they call me when I am offline, you know, smart. And by the way, the guy who is named Bilal, he texted me and he said, you are telling people that I am Ibn Farouk. I said, what I can do? You have the same voice and the same stupid answers. I mean, maybe it's not you, I don't know, but you have the same stupid answers and the same stupid voice. So it's obviously it's the same stupid Ibn Farouk. However, look what we can do. Hey Bilal, if you listen to me, why you don't call Ibn Farouk and join him in a conversation with us, and this way you get me busted, and then we will laugh at both of you. Two chicken in one rock. Honestly, I challenge you, Bilal, if you are not Ibn Farouk, to call Sheikh Uthman. Okay, Mr. Suhaib is calling. No, not Suhaib. Suhaib. Okay. So he declined my call first. Maybe he is not ready, you know. Hello?
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Just can I call you back in 1 minute?
Sure, sure. No problem. Are you a Muslim first?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. So we have Mr. Suhaib. You see, if you speak nice, I will speak to you nice. If you want to be rude, I will wipe the floor with you. I deal with people, they, you know, based on how they speak and how they act. I am a person you cannot intimidate. And actually, the second you try to intimidate me, I work in the opposite direction. I'm not the guy who you can scare or, you know, he's afraid of anyone. You can tell by now, you know. I mean, a person who wrote many books, thousands of videos about Muhammad, obviously he cared for nothing. And nobody can intimidate him. So we have Mr. Suhaib, he will call us. And let us see what Mr. Suhaib he want to say, you know. No, honestly, if Bilal is listening, if he is not Ibn Farouk, he can call his friend Ibn Farouk, and they join a conversation, both of them with us. We will have fun.
Hello?
Yes, Mr.
Hello?
Suhaib, how are you, my friend?
Hello?
Yes, I hear you. Go ahead. You are welcome.
Hi there. Yes, my friend.
So you are a Muslim, Mr. Suhaib, right?
Yes.
What
Yes,
do you,
I am.
What do you like to say to us, Mr. You choose a topic for me. What do you want to talk about?
What is the topic? I'd like to know from
The topic
your
is
end.
Islam, Muhammad. Is he a prophet? Is the Quran from Allah? Anything you want. I don't know. You tell me.
I think last time you were talking about the moon splitting or something verse. You want
to talk about that?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Sure, go ahead. So
Yes.
was the moon split really?
Yeah.
I don't hear you for some reason. What?
Yes, of course it was definitely. Inshallah, it was.
Okay. So definitely was what? I have a bad connection. Too bad. So hey, you can switch to the other neighbor's internet. Are you there, Suhaib?
Okay. Right now. Yes, can you hear me? Sorry.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Can I sorry, can I call you tomorrow because it's raining where I'm at? It's okay?
Well, you know, try. Let us talk now. You know, I mean, we open a topic. Let's finish it. Let's see. Maybe you know, maybe it will work good. What do you think?
Okay.
Because you see, the verse you said to me that the moon is split.
You said it's from Umar case. Is that correct?
Yes.
Is that place right?
Absolutely.
Okay. How do you know that this is copied from Imrul case? I just want to know. I'm curious about that.
How poetries they transform from generation to generation. People they tell each other, and there's books, and there's books are not allowed to publish. So Imr al-Qais he have many books, you know, and anything is like exposing the stupid Muhammad. The Muslim they try to hide it. However, those poetry, nobody can make like them. Nobody can come with such a thing. They are so beautiful and so good. And everybody who can read them in 2 seconds, he can see right away that those are you know, the Quran is taken from Imrul Qais.
Okay, okay. So you're saying that Muhammad, he copied this from the Emerald case,
Yes.
and but the next verse, it says if they see a sign, they say magic. So that means they saw something.
Okay.
That means they must see something in order for them to dismiss it as magic.
Okay, let me ask you first. Does it say in the verse anywhere that Allah he split the moon?
No, it does not say that. No.
Okay.
You're right.
So when we say the word is split, you see, maybe you speak English better than mine. What the word split mean? Can you give me a definition for it?
It's cut in half.
Cut in half. That's mean it's not. It's two pieces, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like a watermelon.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So Allah he said he split the moon. Did he glue it back again? Did he say in the verse I put it together again?
No, no, it doesn't say that. No.
Okay. So based on this, if Allah he said I split the moon, the question is who glued it back? Because Allah he said I split the moon. He did not say and I put it back.
Right, right, right.
So who put it back? Do you think like maybe this is Trump, you know, Trump or a global warming has effect in the moon, and the moon like, you know, Allah he split it to pieces like a watermelon, and then somebody like Trump, he is evil person, you know, he put it together so Muslim cannot see what happened.
But if this moon splitting did not happen, how come there are so many hadiths that say that it happened?
My friend, this is eclipse. Eclipse. Your prophet, when he see the eclipse, he go crazy, and I can show you tons of reference. He go crazy. He start shouting. He start praying. He start bowing down. Eclipse. This is something happen every day. I mean, always, not every day, but happen almost every year somewhere. You know, eclipse. It is not something new. So the moon is splitting. Is not the moon did not split, and the sun did not split, and the earth did not split. It's just an eclipse. As simple as that. So if I am now next to you and I see an eclipse and I say to you, I'm the one who split the moon, that will be stupid. Same time, you know that the Quran came in order, right? Like
yes, yes.
Okay. Did you watch my video about this, the moon split, about the? I have it still there. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched it.
Okay. So chapter 96 today is chapter 13. I mean, in the Quran today is chapter 13, is chapter 96, which means Muhammad he is almost dead, and still people asking him, why you don't have a sign? And did Muhammad say, didn't you know that I split the moon for you, or Allah split the moon? He did not say. He says, wait, Allah can make signs. So
yeah, that's good. Yeah, because if he did, then he should have claim that.
Exactly. Like it's like silly to say to me, why you don't debate this guy? I say I did already. I did, you know. Why you did not do that? Well, I already did many times. So when we see as an example in chapter 13, which is supposedly at the end of the Quran, and it's mentioned even twice in that chapter, they keep asking him why you don't have a sign. Why? Where is the sign? Why Allah don't send the sign to him? And this is the end of his life. So there is almost 50 chapter. Actually, way more. What 50? You know.
Right.
So almost more than 2/3 of the Quran after came, and still people asking him, "Where is your sign? How come until now?" The verses is so clear. They are not saying to him, like, okay, receive only one sign. They are saying to him, how come? Why it's not a sign sent down from his Lord to him? So,
yeah, can I ask you a question if you don't mind?
Go ahead.
Is this are you live on YouTube right now or what?
Yes, I'm dead in YouTube.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's not being recorded or anything, right? This thing.
No, it's recorded. We are on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. So that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. Yeah, because I watched your video. So
Okay.
This is something, you know, like people, they say this happened or something. The moon split, and I watched your videos sometimes. So I thought maybe if you can.
So Suhaib, you sound like a nice person. I want to ask you. You just laugh. It sounds like you are laughing at the stupidity of the Quran.
Well, I mean, I watched a lot of your videos. I watched it, but you know, just this is the first time I called, so I this is something that the Muslims are saying, that this miracle, and the Quran has all these miracles and this and that, and so yeah, I mean I'm like yeah, Muslim, but there's a lot of things that don't make sense really in Islam.
No way, Aisha. Sohaib, I will be upset from you. I mean, everything in Islam makes sense. Don't you like to have an endless penis, my friend? I mean, come on. Come on. Okay, what about, look, see, this is not right to say such a thing about Allah. Allah is the only God. Even the Hindu don't, the Hindus, they have Kama Sutra, they have like a lot of sexual things, right? But they don't go far to speak about the boob size. I mean, the only one who beat everybody in that is Allah. If you remember, Ahmad Didat, he was debating a Christian priest. He said to him, "What kind of book? This book? Huh? What kind of book? What this?" And he was, reading a poetry of a king. This is not God speaking, and it's not about even sex. It's about, people. They are betraying, God, or like as an example, the Song of Songs, about Jerusalem. So it's not about a breast. It's not about a chest. It's not about legs. It's about a city. But here we are talking about literally about big boobs. There's a God, his name is Allah. He will give you women who have a huge boobs. What do you think, Sohaib? Don't you want to get big boobs?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is just something. It tells me it's like not really from God, It kind of gives me.
Hold on. You see, I don't want you to rush into conclusion. I want to help you to stay as a Muslim first. Imagine me and you playing football, and we are out of balls. If we have women like those, we can use one of their boobs. We can bury them, borrow them. And like we say, lady, can you borrow one of your boobs so we can play for football? They are big, man. But like basketball, Or look, what if a flood or tsunami come to your country and there's nothing to hold in or to hold on? If you have women like those with big boobs, they are big balloon, they will float. You will not be drowned. So those are very useful. Maybe Allah, He is making us having women with big balloon. So if the flood came, we can hold them in their nipples and we will be safe. What do you think, Shoaib?
Yeah, isn't that Quran 78:33, I think, right?
Yeah. You know the verse exactly. You love it, don't you? You're a bad boy. You read it every day before you sleep, don't you? So Suhaib, listen, as long as you call me, why you don't say I am not going to believe in this garbage?
Yeah, I mean, like, it just, I don't know, man. Like I said, I have a Muslim family, so like, some of the stuff I don't really believe in any of this stuff. It doesn't make much sense. But I just watched your video a few days ago, so I wanted to ask about that. So yeah.
So now what you would do? You will hang up and you go read this verse again? Like, come on, don't do that.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
listen. If I have a family, all of us we have family. And let me tell you something. If like I'm a Christian, right? And supposedly my families are Christian, but who said so? Most of people, they are busy with their life, money, Christian by name maybe, but that will not make me like them. You know what I mean? Everybody in life, he have to choose his direction. So if my family, let's say, God forbid, my father is an atheist, he's not. And so what? I mean, this is his business. So I will follow him. Let us say my father, he was a Christian by name. So what? This is his business. I'm not going to be the same he is, unless I want it to be. So you are the same. You are smarter than calling yourself a believer in such a stupid religion. Just because a family you belong to, they are Muslims.
Yeah, I'm not Muslim. You could probably say I'm a munafiq, right?
Munafiq. So do you denounce Muhammad as a prophet now?
Honestly, I would think about it right now.
Come on, I will help you to think about it. Listen, if you denounce Muhammad, I have a better God than Muhammad. He gave bigger boobs, way bigger. Actually, there's a God, his name is Ibn Battuta. He's an Arabian Islamic historian. He went to a country, all the women there, they have a 3 breast. True story, brother. I mean, and the Muslims, they say this is the most famous historian in Arabia, and they are so proud about him. He found an island, a country, all the women there, they have 3 boobs, and I'm looking for it. I went all over. I went to Europe, I went to Asia, I mean, everywhere, trying to find where we can find this island. Even I went to Thailand. I said, where we can find the island where women have 3 boobs. They said the only place we know, I mean, there's about many boobs, like we have dogs have 7 boobs. Is that the one you want? They said, no, women. They could not find them for me. So we don't want to follow fictions and stupidity of somebody. He is famous and everybody praise him because of fear. We want to be decent with ourselves, smart and not stupid. Otherwise, you know, it's an insult to me to say I believe in something when in fact I don't. You know, it's like you are labeling yourself to be a liar.
You don't mind if I have a question? Okay, you don't believe in Islam. Okay, where do you think the Quran came from? In your humble opinion, where did it come from?
Well, you know, the Quran have many sources. As an example, if you go in the Hadith, you will see that there was a person. His name is Waraq ibn Nawfal, and I believe he is the real father of Muhammad. Because if you read my books, you will see that Waraq ibn Nawfal, he sent his sister to ask the father of Muhammad to sleep with her, and she will pay him 100 camel, which is, I mean, the story is really weird. I mean, why a woman she will give 100 camel at that time for a guy to sleep with her? But the story is saying that he was going to sleep with the mother of Muhammad, and she wanted to disturb him supposedly. She don't want him to go, obviously. And when he went and he stepped, he said to her, okay, I will go back to you. Looked like he was a gigolo. So I will be back to you. And when he went back to her, he said, I have no need for you. Because now she learned that he slept with that woman. Waraq ibn Nawfal is a person, even when Muhammad he was lost, when he was a child, they found him with Waraq ibn Nawfal. Anything happened in his life, Waraq ibn Nawfal. Muhammad, he tried to commit suicide when Waraq ibn Nawfal even died. This is how far Muhammad have, you know, Waraq ibn Nawfal have an impact in his life. And this is Sahih al-Bukhari, as you see, hadith number 6982. It says here that Waraq ibn Nawfal is a person who became a Nasara, which Muslims they say it's a Christian, but in fact it's not, you know, but we will go with this for now. So he became a Nasara and he was translating the gospel into Arabic. That is the Quran.
Right.
So here,
Muhammad,
see, notice with me here, Safwan. Sorry, Sohaib. Muhammad, he never said anything wrong about Waraqah. He believed he's a decent man. And this is why actually his wife, she took him to him. And he is a priest. And this is telling us that the wife of Muhammad must be Christian. Otherwise, why she take him to a priest? You know, like if you say to me, you have a problem, I will take you to a person. He have religious authority on me, correct?
Right.
So she took him to a priest. She did not take him to a rabbi. She did not take him for an Arab, like different religion. She took him to a priest. And then we find that this person, he was writing a gospel in Arabic. So in the time of Muhammad, there was a gospel in what? In Arabic, correct?
Right.
Where it is? What happened to it? That is the Quran. But what happened then, when Waraqah he died, Muhammad, he did not know what to do. He tried to commit suicide, as the story here says. He tried to jump many times, and it says clearly that when Waraqah ibn Nawfal he died, the inspiration of Allah paused. There's no more inspiration. The Quran, it says here, read with me carefully. I don't know if you can see my screen. But after a few days, Waraqah died, and the divine inspiration was also paused. Okay, what the death of Waraqah have to do with no more Quran?
Right. So that's like kind of suspicious, isn't it? Right?
It's not as clear. I mean, like, okay, it's like you ask me, where do you get your supply from? I say, oh, you know, God, he give it to me. And then the guy, you know, and find that the guy, the supply stopped when the guy who owned a store somewhere, he is dead and the store is closed. So when Muhammad, he tried to commit suicide, this is how bad it was on him, because what we will do now? This is why we will see that when Muhammad he was making Quran, his Quran which is made by him doesn't match the Quran made by Waraqa. So in the Quran you will see some places where the language is so good, and we will see in the Quran, the same book, some places where the Quran is so stupid and the language, the Arabic, is so silly. You know, like English is not my first language, and if I write a letter in 100 words, I will say to you maybe 99 of them it will be wrong. See how good my English is, right? Very good. So imagine I write a paper and you take it and you insert it in the book of Shakespeare. Right away people will know that this is not Shakespeare, correct?
Right, right.
Because there's no way Shakespeare will write such a thing. I mean, this guy, making big mistakes. So this is the same in the Quran. And then Muhammad, not only he do that, Muhammad, he kept saying things and he delete things. And he claimed that those things is abrogated. Why abrogated? Why you want to abrogate them? I mean, Allah, he told him that as an example, free for the free, slave for the slave, women for the women. Okay, second day people they start laughing at this verse. What are you talking about, man? So if a man he kill my wife, I kill his wife. If a man he kill my slave, I kill his slave. So now we have two victims. So Muhammad he wanted to make himself like Moses. He believed eye for an eye, but he come with a stupid thing. And imagine, this is in the case of murder. This is a law should be working for thousands of years because nothing changed. Few days after he changed it because people they start laughing at him about this verse. Give me a reason for this verse to be abrogated. It says in the case of murder, okay, free for the free, slave for the slave, women for the women. Like what the heck? People could not believe it. Few days after Muhammad he says forget about it. Allah told me this is abrogated.
Yeah, like I saw your video. You were saying like in chapter 33 of the Quran, there was a verse that Prophet Muhammad revealed. It's about like gives him like special privileges to like marry his cousins or something like that, and then he came up with another verse, and then like
always there's something stupid, something silly, because if God he gave, especially this is about a murder, murder is a murder, nothing will change, right? It's not like tax will change from time to time. It's not like okay, now there's a traffic light, at that time there's no traffic light. Murder is a murder. So what the penalty for a murder? He came with this, claiming that Allah gave it to him. So why Allah he changed his mind? He found himself wrong. Obviously, people when they start laughing about such a stupid thing, Muhammad he said to himself, "Oh, they got me busted. Okay, I have abrogation." And then Muhammad, in order to solve the problem, because people they start laughing at him, and you can read the interpretation, he said that Allah he said to him, any verses we abrogate, we will make something like it or better. Like, what the heck? So why you abrogate it if you want to make it like it? And how Allah make Quran better than the Quran? Chapter 2 verse 106 says, none of our revelations do we abrogate or cause to be forgotten, but we substitute something better or similar. So Allah, he will make Quran better than the Quran, and he is fixing his Quran. Remember, this is the same prophet. This guy, he did not even live 20 years after he claimed to be a prophet. So how Allah, he changed his mind so fast? He make a verse, he changed it. And why? Right. Especially when he says similar. The word similar here present that Muhammad, he cannot recite the verse twice correctly. So he says something, and then the second day, he make the same prayer, but he says something else. He add words or he miss words. So when they ask him, hey prophet, there's the story about two guys, they were fighting about why he is reciting it differently. They took it to Muhammad, and Muhammad, he said to the first one, recite the verse for me. He recited. The second one, he said, recite the verse for me. He said, recite it. He said, both of you are right. Allah, he sent me the Quran in 7 ways. 7 ways. To give him,
Qira'at or something, right?
Huh?
I believe it's a Qira'at, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, this is an excuse. Like you said to me, this is not what you said today, yesterday. They changed the story, right? So I say, oh, my story is 7 stories.
Yeah.
So it's a garbage. So, Sohaib, why you don't say Muhammad is a false prophet right now, my friend?
I don't know. What if I'm wrong?
How you can be wrong after all of this? I mean, okay, give me a reason for you to stay and to be wrong. Give me a reason. If there is something strong in the Quran to hold you.
I don't know, man. I just like I don't know. Just you never know. Maybe Islam. I don't know. Maybe Islam might be. Maybe Islam might be true. I don't know.
How it can be true? Okay, you see? Okay, hold on. You see? In order for Islam to be true, Islam to have to be smart. Have you ever heard of a God he's stupid?
Right. Yeah. Sorry. Can I just say something, if you don't mind?
Sure.
Sorry. My phone right now is on very low battery.
Right.
I'll have to hang up now. But thanks. Good talking to you. Okay?
All right, my friend. Take care. No problem. I'm not going to force you to say. But already you left Islam. Already, I can't tell. Thank you.
Well, yeah, you got an understanding of.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. You don't want to be in the internet. It's okay. All right. Take care.
Take care, man.
Yeah, he left Islam. He was laughing with me. Actually, this is the best thing I like. When a Muslim, he starts laughing with me about Muhammad or laugh at Muhammad. That is the best. We have a Muslim here, he called himself Allah is one. I'm so glad that Allah is one. Let us call him. Because I thought Allah is like many. And now he turned to be one, you know. That's good. I was worried where I'm going to put him in the trunk. Putting one in the trunk is easier than putting many. Especially I have a small car. Let us call him. Okay, look like Allah is one, is busy. You know, I will mute the ring so it doesn't bother you. I think as Allah is one is looking for himself to put himself together. It's not easy. I feel sorry for Allah. I mean, he's one, you know. One what? When you say one, I mean, one what? Okay, this guy is not answering. Let us see the different one. Muhammad Al-Habash. Okay. We are calling Mr. Muhammad. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, Mr. Muhammad. How are you?
How are you, CP?
I'm fine, my friend. You are live on air. What do you like to say to us?
I don't want to take so much of your time. I'm an ex-Muslim. I'm just here to tell you that I'm a big fan of you. I wish I heard you or knew about you long time ago, because like I spent like 8 years to get out of this cancer called Islam. I wish I knew the stuff I know now after listening to you, because like back then I was spending my time trying to understand like the philosophical arguments. Little did I know that there's so many stupid things in the religion.
So did I help you to leave Islam, or you decide to leave? I mean, you left Islam before you know my videos or watching my videos.
Yeah, that's my biggest regret. I left Islam before I know you.
Oh, okay.
Had I know you, I think my life would have been much easier.
Yeah, well, it's okay. I mean, at least you know you are out of it, and you are, you know. So did you like choose to be like Christian, or you're an atheist? What happened now?
I am an atheist.
Why you're an atheist? Tell me.
Well, I think CP, like, no disrespect, I really have a lot of respect for you and like for what you do. But like, I think, uh, like once you start asking these big questions and you try to understand the word, I think you come to the conclusion that there's no way to prove that there's supernatural.
Hmm.
And when you go like, if you accept the supernatural, then all the, let's say, arguments that you will put to Christianity will work as well with something else that is not as stupid as Islam. Like, let's say, Hinduism or
Hmm.
Buddhism. I think once you accept the supernatural, there's no escape, basically.
Hmm. So you don't approve such a thing as called superpower.
Supernatural, yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah.
And like, to be honest, like, I'm sure you are familiar with the God of the Gaps argument. I'm
What is
sure,
that?
like,
What is that? Say again.
God of the Gaps.
No, I don't know this argument. Tell me about it if you don't mind.
So like, God of the Gaps, it means whenever there's a gap in the human knowledge,
Hmm.
we um, we say it's God. So, for example,
Yeah, I get you. I do not
think,
need to explain to me. But look what happened now.
yeah,
You just denied that you're an atheist because now you have a God, because all of atheism is full of gaps. You do not know, all what you have, like Big Bang is a theory. Everything is a theory. So if the God is the God appear only when we have gaps, well, the most people who have gaps is the atheist. Because those who believe, they get answer from a book. You have nothing. You have theories, and it's full of gaps. So based on what you said, you are a believer in a fiction too. Because there's no thing in atheism to prove anything they claim. As an example, if I say to you now, like, okay, gap, gap mean is something I cannot explain, or something they say there's supernatural. If I say to you, let's say 400 years ago, that there is a sound can go through the wind, like it's waves, we cannot hear it, you will laugh at me, correct?
yeah,
Okay. If I say to you, I will go more. I will say, okay, there is a little thing you put in your pocket, and you can use it, and you will speak to someone. You live in America, you can call somebody who live in China. You will say, literally, I'm crazy, correct?
correct. I
Okay.
think also, if you told me there are germs 300 years ago,
Okay.
I would
But
laugh at you too.
yeah, but let us focus on this. Uh, just because we are ignorant about something, we deny it, and we think the person who is saying those things is crazy. And that means the one who is smart is the crazy one, and the one who is stupid is a smart one, because what he is saying is impossible for the normal average person, and there is no way this can be true. So just because we are ignorant about what is real and what is not real, we we assume that the one who is telling us something, it is stupid, he is crazy, he is mentally ill, he is suffering from a problem, just because we do not know. And later, after maybe a century or two or three, we find that this guy was saying the truth. So this is what atheists they do too. They assume a theory. If the theory is a success, they claim to be smart. If the theory is a failure, it's a failure for the one who made it. You know what I mean? Not the one who followed it. But the fact, no, the one who followed it too, he wasn't smart too. Because why you follow somebody who have no proof of anything he claimed? When an atheist, he said to a Christian, can you prove to me that there's God? And I said to him, okay, are you saying there's no God? He said, there's no God. I say, can you prove it? He said, I can prove it. How you can prove that how you can prove that God does not exist if he doesn't exist? That's silly even. You know what I'm saying? It's like I give you a box, and then I say to you, okay, prove to me that this empty box is empty. It's already empty. How you can prove it? I mean, what you are looking for? So by denying the God, which you cannot prove that he is not exist, you are accepting another theory of your own God, of scientists saying this and that, and scientists sometimes they say something right, and sometimes they say something wrong. But all what the scientists they do, they discover and they learn about what we have already. They could not even make anything like it. Like when they say to you, we are going to clone a goat. In fact, they are not really creating anything. They are just choosing what is exist. We have the DNA, we have the egg, we have a sperm, we have blah, 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 or we use the DNA and we grow whatever we want. So we are not really creating. Everything we have, we are using what we have. We are not the creator of anything. We don't create electricity, we generate it, which means we are able to collect it. But in fact, electricity exists in the wall, exists in the wood, exists in your body, exists in your eyes, exists in your hair. It's all over. But we discover it, and now we use it. And now we were able to make this electricity provide us with light. But the light is always there, because thunder is nothing but electricity. So what was in front of us for thousands of years, it turned to be nothing but electricity, and we can have thunder the same as that one, but it's a little smaller. I mean, it's small, it's not powerful as that one. So you are smart or not, that is based on what you believe. So when an atheist, he said to me, I don't want to believe and I am smarter than that, I say, I'm not insulting you, but I'm telling you my opinion. I find that the most silly thing is to be an atheist. Because an atheist, he explained to himself everything by nothing. How this earth is came to exist, how the universe, Big Bang. How you know that? How this
Well,
existence?
here's CB, like you came across many points. Here's what, like, if I want to like answer to the main points, I would say the following. So, like, as you said, scientists, they don't come up with anything. They just discover the rules, so to speak, right? Now, when it comes to the gods or anything else, I think it all boils down to providing an evidence for something, because otherwise I can make any claim I want, right? Like, I can say, like, every day you tackle the claims in Islam and they are funny and they make no sense, right? So, like, if there's no evidence for anything,
No,
I
for
can't
me,
make any
for me
claim
there
I
is.
want.
For me there is. You see, I am a person who witnessed miracles happening to people in the name of Jesus, and nobody can explain them. Nobody
But
can
don't
explain.
you think CB, and like some of my Hindu friends here in Canada,
Yeah.
they were trying to tell me the same thing. They wanted me to convert to Hinduism, and they were telling me they had miracles happen to them because they are religious people.
Okay. You see,
So they,
if this is true, if this is true,
yeah.
I advise you. Myself, I will convert if this is true, because you know, when somebody claims something, it's very easy to expose him to be a liar or to be truthful. So I can say there's a miracle, and then you say to me, well, can I witness one? If I cannot make you witness one, especially I am a person who is the miracle, let's say, happening to me, and then I say, oh, this miracle happened only when you are not here, you know? Obviously, there's a lie there, you know? So the Hindus, actually, they don't even believe in God. They believe in gods, and it's not a religion. It's just a philosophy. So when they claim about miracle, this is funny, because since when? You know, Hindus, they focus in, you know, being vegetarian and philosophy of the soul and the spirit and the mind and the control. You know, it's a philosophy. It's not really a religion. When we speak
I'm not interrupting you, but like to give you an example.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry for interrupting. Go ahead.
No, sorry. So he was telling me that like his application to come to Canada was like no way that he would get accepted because he has low points, and like he goes to one of like the priests or like whatever you call them there, like the religious Hindu preachers, and they tell him to pray or whatever it is, and he does, and then the next week he gets a call from the embassy, and they
Yeah, but
tell him
those
like,
are those are silly things because it might. Okay, let's see. It's possible.
I, I,
It's
I,
possible.
I agree with you,
Yeah.
CP. I personally have like no objection to what you say, because like for me, I know it's like has nothing to do with it, right? But like, if I may ask you, like, what kind of miracles like you're talking about when you say you
Well,
witness miracles?
I know a person. Her family, they took her to every single hospital. They spent almost all their fortune on her. Their daughter.
Hmm.
They took her everywhere, and they told her, you're wasting your money. Just take her, go, take her back to the Middle East. They took her to Europe. They took her to Russia. They took her to America. The girl, she is dying, and doctors are sucking their blood with the money. They told them, just let her die home. I mean, that's it. There's nothing we can do. So what happened? Her family, they decide, if our daughter, she will die, she is very religious person, very good girl. They said if she die, we want her to die in the church. So they asked the priest if they can allow her to have like a bed in the floor in the church and sleep, because it might be her last night or maybe 2 days from now. We don't know, but she's dying. So they put her there, and at like her mother, she woke up, I don't know what time, and the daughter is not in the bed, but the daughter cannot move. She can't even go to the bathroom. She cannot even talk. She looked at her daughter and
Yeah.
she found her in the front, look, in the place where they pray. She's bowing down and she's praying. Her mother, she thought she is dreaming. She thought maybe her daughter is dead and this is her ghost, spirit. She is a believer too, because there's no way the daughter, so she said, this is, I mean, she could not believe what's happening. She touched the bed next to her. There's nobody, but she see her daughter there. She is praying. To make it short, everybody came, the family came, the father came, they called everybody, and they took her to the doctors and they checked her body, and the girl, she is recovering so fast. She did not recover immediately, but she have no cancer. Her body is really demolished. After all the chemotherapy, they gave her the medicine, she lost her hair, she didn't have even high eyelashes, she don't have hair and high eyebrows, she lost all the hair she had. And then suddenly this girl, she come and she live, and now she have many kids. So nobody can explain that. No doctors. The doctors, they say, we do not know what happened, how this happened, this is impossible. So even doctors today, when things happen like this, they say this is a miracle. And I'm sure you heard many doctors, they say, it was a miracle that this person, he survived. So yes, I believe in miracles. Now, many people, they can claim to be, to have God who make miracles. But I assure you, even the Muslims, when they get sick in the Middle East, most of the donation in the churches in the Middle East is coming from Muslims. I know a church in the Middle East, all the candles of the church, I'm talking about the time I was there, for the last maybe 15, 17 years, the one who supplied the candles as a donation is a Muslim, because a miracle happened to him. So, the Bible says, if you believe, believing is a power. Believing is a power. And sometimes, even if you believe in something wrong, something false, still believe is a power. This is why you see somebody have a belief, like even doctors, they say, if somebody have faith, he can fight diseases and illness way better than someone he is an atheist, because he have no faith. Spiritual power is very important for a human being to heal himself. A person who want to die, you cannot make him live. There's people, they get sick, but he don't like to live. He will die. So,
CP, with all respect, do you think that like if you ask in the Middle East, some people they wouldn't tell you something similar happened to them in a mosque about that girl?
Well, you know, for me, I did not really hear too many stories like this. I'm mentioning to you a story which I never
Yeah.
saw something like it. You know, otherwise I know people who they are believers too, and they die from cancer. You know,
So
I mean, people die from cancer left and right. Actually, from every 5 people, cancer is the biggest killer in the world. Which means between us now, maybe God knows, God forbid that you have cancer or me, but you never know. You know, every 5 people, especially in some countries, they have one person he will have cancer. So those things, this is why we call it miracle. Otherwise, if a miracle happen every day, it's normal. It's not a miracle, right?
true,
Yeah.
true.
So
I heard, like, I also heard, like, so, like, just a small point about excuse me, when you said about the doctors, if you ask them, they will tell you a miracle and they don't know. It's a true, they don't know what happened, and two, it's something miraculous, like something about something that goes perhaps against their books happened, right?
right.
But do you think that's supernatural, or maybe it's an exception to the rule?
You see, it can be, because they are ignorant. They cannot explain it because
Yeah,
they are ignorant.
we
It's
we
not. It's,
don't know everything,
yeah,
right?
it's possible, but there is things. It's way beyond ignorance, because if a person he cannot see, and then suddenly he see, there's nothing can explain it, because this is, you know, he have a nerve damage, he have the structure of the eye damage, etc. So then he see,
True.
that's impossible. Somebody he cannot walk, he's born this way all his life, and then he is able to walk. There's no doctor can explain that. So we have a story in the Bible where Jesus said to the blind man, he put some mud on his eyes, and the person he see. I mean, is a mud is a medicine? No. Did he swallow it? No. So mud on the eyes, the guy he see. Either you take it, you believe it, or you say this is not true. But you know, I remember once there is an atheist. He come to the church, traditional church, and he is always, you know, those are nice people, Christians. They are not rude. So this guy he come always. He's an atheist. He make fun of them. So you know, the priest he said to me, "Are you busy next week?" I said, "Why?" He said, "There's a guy. He come always. I don't know what to say to him, but I know you can do something about it." But he said to me, "Please be nice. I mean, don't, you know, just easy." So I went there and I was waiting for him to talk. I told him which one, you know, he was there. So I said, waiting for him to talk. And then the guy, he opened his mouth. He said, it's very funny that you Christians, you say things, you know, it's nobody can even believe. I mean, Jesus, he put mud on the eyes of a person, he's blind, and then he saw. So I said to him, what do you do for a living? He said, I am an eye doctor. This is why he's choosing this topic. I said, don't you put sand in front of the eyes of people today to make them see better? He said, what? I said, don't you put sand on the front of the eyes of people to make them see better? Actually, on the eyes, not only in the front, because, you know, there's like the one you stick inside your eye. He said, but this is different. I said, okay, so if I say 1,000 years ago that time will come and there's a person, he will take sand and he will make it somewhat mud or whatever, he put it in your eye and you will see way better. You will laugh at me, correct? You will say this guy is crazy. I said, yeah. I said, but this is because they are ignorant and you are practicing this. So because you could not understand how Jesus can do it, you are laughing at it. And this is exactly what will happen 1,000 years ago. Because they cannot understand how he can do it, they laugh at it. When you make sunglasses, when you make eyeglasses, when you make whatever they call them, the things you put inside your eye, you are putting sand. It's just
lenses.
It's not eye lenses, exactly. So they are nothing but sand. As simple as that. The glass is sand. It's not something, you know, I mean, it's a sand, literally sand. So how you accept now this? Because now we practice it, we saw it, we believe in it because we saw it. Otherwise we will not believe it. So because you could not understand how Jesus can make somebody see, you laugh at it. Because how he can do that? It is impossible. This is impossible based on our ignorance.
You know, Sippy reminded me of in the chapter of Yusuf. Remember when what his name in English? Jacob. Jacob goes blind, right? Because he loses his son, and then when Yusuf asked them to throw his t-shirt on his eyes, I remember, and then he comes, so he can see again, right? So I remember I once I saw a show on Al Jazeera where was a doctor saying that he managed to find a cure for, I think it's what they call it, the white water or the blue water.
Blue water or dark water, yeah. Dark water.
Yeah. And he found it inside the sweat, the human sweat.
Okay.
And he interprets that verse that t-shirt had sweat on it, and that's why Jacob had his vision.
I mean, sweat. See, a sweat will come to my eyes, and what is that? I mean, okay, let us say this is now. Can you sweat and squeeze? No, I'm not saying, I'm not making fun of you, but I'm saying, okay, I will sweat now. I will go to the gym, and then let us say I have an old man. He have that. Usually, it happens to old people, right? I will sweat like crazy. Then I will squeeze my t-shirt and I put the sweat on his eyes, and that's it. He do not need a surgery. That's just silly.
It's gonna burn your eyes.
Yeah, come on. This is not true. Because it doesn't go that easy. It actually needs a surgery.
Don't you think it's like the same thing could have been said to Jesus when he put his hand into someone's eye?
No, because simply he did not use medicine. He did not say to him, go and take this every day 3 times, and maybe after some time you will be fine. He said to the guy, see. He said to him, what do you want? He said, see. I want to see. He said, okay, see. The guy who cannot walk, he said, what do you want? He said, I want to walk. He said, okay, walk. Carry your bed and walk. There's no medicine. He did not give him medicine to drink or to eat or etc. So, miracle, I believe, is true. And at the end of the day, you are what you believe. So if you decide to follow atheism, which is nothing but I believe it's a chain of a confusion, will lead you into nothing except confusion. You're in a vacuum space. It's empty space, and all the discovery they found until now. I mean, we are learning about the universe, and at the end we learn nothing.
Yeah, we have a long way ahead of us.
No, we learn nothing. Trust me, we learn nothing. We have a little virus is destroying. I mean, they are terrified. Everybody making poop on his pants. It's just a little virus, So where is our medicine? And where is our technology? And where is our computers? It's a joke, And now they make a vaccine, and then they say, okay, you have to take another one, and then they will have to take another one, and then you find that it's endless. So there's no really science. Science today, as I understand it, is a knowledge of a practice. So we practice something, we bring a rat, we put some chemical in it, and we see what will happen to the rat. And then if it works with the rat, we try it with the human. It works with the human, we practice with everybody. It is a science of a practice, not a science of science. Which means we are not really creating, we are just learning. And
we like CP, I think like in scientists' defense, I think anyone said they created anything. They just uncovered the rules, right? So I agree with you. Like, we don't know how it all came to be. I think the point is, it goes down like this. Like, if it's 300 years ago, 350 years ago, went back and looked how the doctors in the Victorian age were trying to understand how infection happened, right? Back then, we didn't know anything about infection. We didn't know there were germs. We didn't have microscopes. So it was all guesswork, basically. And there were plagues there. And they know, for example, that if you go to this place, like if you go, there was no sewage also, right? So they associated the bad smell with the disease, and they thought that whenever there is bad smell, well, here there are diseases. And if you look in the old drawings, you would find the plague doctors have masks that has long beaks, and in those beaks, at the end of them, they put flour inside them, because for them that's a way to counter the bad smell when they go to that area, so they don't get infected. Point is, CP, and at that time, as you said at the beginning of this call, if someone told them there is a disease, disease happens because there are small living beings, they are too small, we can't see them, and there are germs, no one would have believed it. But that's the truth, and they didn't know back then. And for them, they imagined and they came up with the idea of smell. And when I think about the topic of God, like when you think about where we came from, this magnificent universe with all these like impressive details, and as you said, and I say, I think every scientist also say, I can't speak and everyone's behave, but like I think no one says we created this, but no one also knows where it came from. And I think for a lot of people, the idea of God comes down to the same thing. It's, we don't know where it came from, so it's a guesswork. We say, okay, we know nothing comes from nothing,
Yeah,
so it must be something that created this.
No, this has become a philosophy. It's not really a reality, because as long as you're a person who believes in reason, that's mean everything have a reason. So there's no way there's no way that this universe exists for no reason, and from nothing, and from nothing,
And CB, just like to clarify, I don't believe anyone says it came from nothing. They just say we don't know where it came from.
No. They say that the Big Bang. They say that everything created by the Big Bang, which is a big explosion. But in order to have explosion, you have to have something to explode.
Yeah, I think no one disagrees with that.
Yeah,
too.
and then in order to have something to explode, where this thing is coming from, whatever it is. I mean, let us go. There's something behind the thing, behind, and then at the end, okay, where the chain will end. So there is somebody.
CP, I think that's where the crux of the argument. I think what we know now is like there's a Big Bang. We can look at the stars. We can see that they are expanding. If we draw a line between where's the current position of this star and the previous position for that star like a year ago, and we'll find a line between them. And if we do it to all the stars, we find them all come down to a point. And that's why we, like scientists, have the proposal of the Big Bang.
You see,
but I agree with you.
All of those things, actually.
I agree.
The Bible
just
speaks.
Finish.
Hold on.
Just let me finish on
this.
this.
No, because this is endless. It's endless, my friend. There's people want to call. But let me tell you something. The Bible speaks about the earth is hanging on nothing. Thousands of years before even they discovered that we have a space and we are hanging on nothing. The Bible speaks about the universe is expanding. The Bible is about many things. But we Christians, we never talk about the Bible as a book of science, because it's not. Because people, when they want, they say this is metaphorical. When they want, they say this is scientist. We don't want to do that. Book of God, not meant to be about science, but we find that a lot of evidence in the Bible confirming what the scientists today trying to find out. Took them a lot of time when it's in front of them. The globe of the earth hang on nothing. The curtain of the universe expanding the curtain. So it is simple words written thousands of years ago, and scientists until now, or now maybe, they are coming to a conclusion that those words are true. However, you know, still this is not the reason to believe in a book, because I might say something, it come to be true later. You know, I might say something crazy and it come to be true. So this is not reason for me to believe in it, and this is the proof of it. Because first of all, I don't believe really in something called science. I believe in something called discovery. And discovering something is not really science. It is just learning today about it. Tomorrow, somebody else will give me more information. It might even prove that what I learned today is wrong. So science is a process of changing, either multiplying by experience or by declining by proving it wrong. So science is not really real. Science is a kind of, let us try and see, and if it work, it work. And if the time change and what was working yesterday is not working today, then our science is not valid. So we have a vaccine for a virus, and then this virus became smarter. Then the vaccine is not working for the new virus, which is the same virus. He just changed himself just to fight what we try to fight him with. And then what we say, can we say that our science is not valid? Yes, it's not valid. This medicine is expired. This medicine cannot work. So now we have to find a new medicine which can fight the virus, which was a virus exists thousands of years ago, and he is just smarter than us. So we are trying to learn about how to fight a simple thing, and we are most of the time we fail big time, which means we don't have really a rule of science. We are just practicing, and the purpose of the practice is money, is not even science. So I want to say thank you, my friend.
Well, the unfortunate part, CB, about this is, like, as you said, that the people who like have the biggest pockets are the ones who can sometimes run the show, and like eventually scientists or researchers they are means to an end. So like if they want them to work on something, they will make them work on it.
No,
I just
science today is a business. As an example, the first job I did in my life when I was a student, I mean, like as a let us say sitting behind a table, it was correcting Arabic newspaper before they publish it in the morning. You know the old days, like they print it, they send it to you at home.
Yeah.
So I said, I was a student. I've been getting a job to to read the newspaper to see if there's any mistake in the Arabic grammar, or dots or something is missing. And I was reading an articles about how bad the coffee. Every day there's an article written by somebody about how bad, and the names we do not know where the article is coming from. This Japanese guy, scientist, his name is etc. from Switzerland, and then after that, 3 months after, I start correcting articles about how good is the coffee. So I went crazy. I mean, what happened? So for the last 3 months, we are writing how bad it is, and now how good it is. At that time, it was how bad the coffee, how good the tea, and now how bad the tea and how good the coffee. So I asked the one in charge. He said that the publisher. You want to go ask the publisher? I don't know. So I went, and they said there's companies, they pay us. Coffee companies against the articles which is making the coffee cause you nerve damage, cause you whatever. So all the article which is supposedly scientific, and people, they read them believing it's true, it is nothing but a fabrication. It's a commercial article to make you believe, buy this, don't buy that. As simple as that.
You remind me, CP, of the like scientists who say smoking is good, or the ones who say global warming is not correct. There are so many of these people.
It is commercial.
So CP, I just want, if you don't mind, I know you have many other callers. I just want to finish on something. I need just only 1 minute.
Okay.
When you said, I want to hear what you think about this. When you say, like, okay, something came before this, something came before the Big Bang, even if we assume the Big Bang is correct, where the bang came, like what did explode, right? Something before it happened. And I think, like, eventually, no matter how back you go, you will have to come to an origin like as they say, the unoriginated originator or something among these.
Correct.
I think that's like
That,
how you think about it.
that is God.
Yeah, and I think like the people who like on the other side, like the atheists or agnostics or whatever, they say, well, when we didn't know what caused the sickness back then, we assumed it's a smell, but like we can't know till we have evidence. Then we're gonna hold judgment. We can't say it's God because we're gonna hold judgment till we know exactly what it is. That's like for this point, CP. I really like your content. I want actually, I know how much time you have. I know you need to move on, but I want to ask you. Today, I was talking to my brother, and he's like, he's still a Muslim, and every time I tell him, okay, listen, there are like stupid hadith that in Sahih Bukhari, and when you come to them, and I tell you about them, you're gonna tell me, well, this is not correct. So I was asking him about like he told me there are 5 rules.
There's 5 what? 5 rules. Oh, okay.
Yeah, 5 rules to make sure the hadith is correct, which is, I really don't like it. We just today had the conversation. So like on top of my head, I think he said, like, justice. It has to be a chain of narration, so it can't be like me here and like me in Canada, for example, and CP, let's say in the Middle East, and we can't see each other, so we have to have met. And he also said justice, which is mean like it's a very like subjective thing, but back then they believe the person who eat in the street is not just because like people will be poor and they can't, like they see him eating something they can't afford. So what also he said multiple like
but
things.
let us make it simple. You see, okay, we can go and check what is supposedly only authentic and we will die laughing. So what he will do now, because as long as there's
that's
rules.
the thing, CP. That's what like I want, like I know you have more experience than me in that, because like I'm frustrated every time I want to mention a hadith for him. He comes and like CCP. The thing is, I know like a lot of people may look at your work and they say, why this man does this? Okay, so I'm gonna just tell the audience who are listening now why what you do is important. So my brother, for example, he is married to a religious woman as well. Both of them are religious. My brother is one of these people who memorize the Quran, and like all his friends. So here, people who are listening, please focus on this. All his friends are Muslims, though we live in Canada, right? And like he doesn't have any Christian friend or Hindu friend or whatever. So that's one point. Second point, all his community, all that goes in the first point too. They are Muslims too. So third point is his kids now, they go to school, they go to Islamic school. And that part really hurts me because I don't want them to think that Muslims are better than other people. So I really like the conversation with the UCP, and like I know you have many people who are calling and challenging and stuff like this. I want to come down to a point where like I can tell my brother, okay, answer to this 1, 2, 3, and he can't answer because I want him out of this bubble he's living in.
Well, you know, if you want, or you can ask your brother to join you in a conversation with me, and I will speak to him very nice. You know?
Well, CP, the problem is, you know, there are a lot of people who poison the well, and they say this person is not educated.
No problem. Listen.
Yeah.
If he says not educated, he said, okay, so then you will laugh at him. You know, we will laugh at him if he is not educated. No problem. Let us laugh at him. Because you're not educated, people will laugh at him anyway, you know? So let us laugh at the Christian Prince, call him, let us call him and see. So we will, and then we will find out who is educated, who is not. So, you know, because this is the best way to understand, you know, like in order to see what is a disease, you have to bring the patient to the doctor, because every individual is different, by the way. Every human being is different.
Yep.
And we are different in everything, including how we think. Like, you know, even a person who is a Muslim, you know, you ask him a question, the same question about Islam, he will give you different answer from other Muslim, because he think differently, unless he is reading something copy-paste. So why you are a Muslim? Okay, when Muhammad, he said in the Quran that there is a king, his name is Solomon, and this guy, he died, and nobody noticed that he is dead, and according to the stories, he was dead for a year, and nobody noticed that he is dead until the worms ate his stick. How in the world that can be explained? I mean, how stupid it is.
He will tell you. He will tell you it's a miracle. I listened to your previous
No, because this is not a miracle. You see, this is not a miracle, because I can say, okay, God can make you stand for a year, no problem, but nobody notice. So if God don't want you to notice, He do not need to make him dead anyway. You know what I mean?
Well, he wanted the jinn, like the angels or whatever for the people who are listening who don't know what jinn is, it's like ghosts basically.
No, the jinn, they are not. Jinn are they have physical body. They just can't go through things, but they are physically exist, and even they can have sex with Muslim women or Muslim men. So jinn are not really spirit.
Aren't they invisible?
Yeah, this is the only explanation why we cannot see them, just to cover the stupid lie, you know. I mean, why we cannot see them? Because simply they are invisible. But at the same time, they have a penis and they have a vagina and they can have sex with Muslims. So how they are invisible, but in the same time, they have a physical body. At the same time, they eat bones and they eat meat and all the garbage. So
I thought that they can embody people, but whatever.
no, even Muhammad, he said that if you don't say a prayer before you have sex with your wife, Shaitan, he will round himself around the man private part, and he will be doing the wife with the husband, and then the children will be the children of the Shaitan. So tons of a stupid story. It does not make sense.
This thing is just like obnoxious.
Yeah.
You know, like
So-
I wish I know these hadith when I was in my circle. But
Yeah.
back to the point, I think he would say that God wanted the genie to think he's alive or something along these lines, so they'd finish building the mosque.
If you believe in something stupid, you know, you can believe in it. Why not? I mean, if you decide to believe in it, but doesn't make you smart and doesn't make it true. As
I
simple as that,
understand,
you know.
but I think you know better than me that like child indoctrination, like I you know when you said that atheists come to the church and make fun of people, I would never do something like this, because I think everyone is smart. Like there are smart Christians, there are smart Muslims, there are, but unfortunately, like everyone could believe stuff like this when they are young. They get like indoctrinated by it, right? So the other day I was talking to him. I told him like, how come that think it's Yunus. I think it's Jonah in English.
Yeah.
He got eaten by the whale, and like he lived there for 3 days. And he told me, well, in the Quran it doesn't say he ate him. He said he caught him with his mouth. The word in Arabic it's iltaqamahu. So I told him like, and I really like I wasn't trying to make fun of him, but like I burst into laughter because I told him like what was he doing in his mouth 3 days? Like there like a 3 rooms and a bed and the bathroom like inside, you know, like he had his bed and like sleeping inside. Like that doesn't make any sense. But like when you are a Muslim, you are raised to believe that God is the ultimate truth, and like these comes down as technicalities, and like you wouldn't really, unfortunately, I know like from the outside it's obvious that it's obnoxious.
Yeah, but you see, it's not the story. Like the story exists in the Bible, and speaking about the like Jonah, or like which sound like he was dead inside the whale, and God resurrected him because he said, "You resurrected me. You brought me back to life." So in Islamic stories, Muhammad always he copies stories from other books, Sometimes it's from the gospel, sometimes it's from the Torah, and sometimes from books of tradition, which is, it can be stupid, like the story of the ant and, Solomon. But anyway, we spoke before about miracle. He can say to you it's a miracle, and I can say it's a miracle. I believe that God can resurrect people from death. All of this can be proven and cannot, let us say, cannot be proven. I mean, if I was there, maybe I can say, okay, I will prove it to you, but I wasn't there. However, God cannot be stupid. We have to agree on that. So when we have a God, he is stupid. That God cannot be God. And this is always fit with the God of Islam. He is so stupid.
See, I think it's obnoxious.
A human can be stupid, but God cannot be stupid. God and stupid doesn't make sense. It's a stupid idea to believe in God is stupid. So when we prove that Allah is stupid, then we just prove that Islam is a fraud. So I do not need really to go and discuss something no one can prove or disapprove. Like, okay, Allah, he created the earth first. Okay, science says no, the earth is not first. No problem. But this is a scientist is making a study, and it's, for me, it's at the end of the day, is a theory. So okay, maybe Allah is right, maybe the scientist is wrong. However, still the God who says stupid things, as an example, who do not remember which one he created first, he can't be God. So when, like in chapter 41 and chapter 79 and chapter 2, one chapter says that Allah created the stars before the earth, and the other one says Allah created the mountains before the stars. How God, he don't remember how and what he created first? That is a stupid God. Here it's so clear. You do not need to be genius. You do not need to be scientist. We do not need to do chemical laboratory testing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, today I was listening to someone who was talking about Surah Al-Kahf, Al-Kahf chapter, which means Al-Cave. There is something funny about this chapter when he talks about, and if I can understand correctly, it's something that was copied from, I think it's a Christian story. But what happened is, he says, well, the Quran says, they say there are three people.
Yeah.
And for those who are unaware, the story talks about people who were persecuted because of their religion, and they went to the cave and slept there for 300 years, and then they woke up. So the Quran says, they say, speaking about these people of the cave, that there are three people, and some say four, and some people say 5 or 7. So it's, the Quran say it might be 3 or 5 or 7, and God knows how many there are.
So what is the answer? This is stupid. Secondly,
exactly,
this is a fiction story, my friend.
This is how stupid it is.
This is a fiction story written by a person. His name is Yaqub. He is from Syria. He is a Christian, and he wrote a story for the youth who at that time they were discriminated. So he's saying to them in the story, it's a fiction story, it's not a real story, that time will come and we will be victorious, and you will go out and everybody believe in Jesus. So here it's just a fiction story. The stupid Muhammad, he took it, he put it in the Quran. As simple as that.
But the funny part is,
and
like,
then,
the Quran itself doesn't know if there were 3 or 5 or 7.
Yeah, because okay, what's the point of saying 3? Some they say 3, and they are and their dog is number 4. First, this is stupid in Arabic, because you don't count the dog as number 4. Even in English, you cannot do that, because you can say, like, there are 3 brothers and their father is number 4, but you cannot count a dog as number 4. You have to count something from the same kind, right? Like, you cannot say 3 apples, 3 apples, and the 4th is a donkey. I mean, donkeys are not apples, you know, to count it as 4. So it have to be from the same kind. This is a mistake in the language. Secondly, what is the point of this verse anyway? Some they say they are 3 and their dog is 4. Some they say they are 5 and their dog is number 6. Some they say they are 7 and their dog is number 8. Okay, and say Allah knows best. But the question was, they ask him how many they are. If you go,
and isn't God who's the one who wrote the verse? So what's the point of saying they are 3 or 5 or 8?
They ask him how many they are, because Muhammad do not know. So he have to come with the answer, says Allah knows best. And not only that, he says Allah know their number, and on the few, there's a few only do their number. Okay, give us the number. As long as there's a few, are you one of them? So my friend, thank you for calling. There's some Muslims.
Thank you so much, CP. I wish you the best. Actually, I would love to call again sometime in the future. I would love to clarify some things about science, like have a discussion like this.
I want you to invite your brother.
Maybe in the future.
I want you to invite your brother, and
Yeah,
he's welcome.
yeah. We want to make that happen first.
All right. Take care, my friend. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, CP. Have a good night.
Bye-bye. All right. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, my friend. You are giving me names and calling me names in the chat. So how I can help you? Allah is one.
Can you answer?
Answer what?
What I sent you.
You tell me what you sent me. Can you read it for us?
No, you read it and you answer.
Well, you know, this is dirty work. You are saying to me, in Zayn Shafiq بتحبي تبي مصاصة. He said the one who wrote this word obviously don't speak Arabic. This is stupid. He's using Google translation, saying so okay, do your lips like to suck something? Who is this guy who said that? Who's the stupid? This is you?
No, do you believe that Allah is law?
I don't know. I mean, I'm asking you now. You send me this and you are asking me to answer it. I mean, this is silly, stupid. Your lips like Masasa, like to suck what?
But do you believe Allah is law?
No, you're changing topic now. Do you believe Allah is one? Who cares if Allah is one or three? Allah does not exist anyway. How he can be one? Can you prove to me that Allah is exist?
Do you believe that Allah is law?
Is what?
Law.
La, yeah, for sure. I don't believe that. I'm saying Allah, he said that in the Quran. You see,
Where?
Okay, go with me. Open the Quran with me. Chapter 1, the first chapter in the Quran. Okay, let us go to verse number 1 and then verse number 2. It says, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Verse number 2, it says, Alhamdulillah Rabbul Alameen. What is Allah? What happened to Allah?
It's lillah.
Lillah, thank you. Lillah.
Yeah.
Lillah.
It's a contraction from illillah.
There's no illillah. I mean, are you adding letters now?
Yes,
it says
it is.
li. It says li, lah. Li, what li in Arabic mean?
No. This is not true.
My friend, I'm asking you, what li in Arabic mean? Alhamdulillah. What li mean?
This is talking about Alhamdulillah. So basically saying Alhamdu to Allah.
Okay, but there's no Allah. You see, what is, okay, read with me. Look in the screen. Do you see the letter A in the beginning? The letter A in verse number 1 is exist. In verse number 2, it disappear. What happened? Who ate it?
No, this is a contraction. So do you know
what contraction? You don't change the name, my friend. You don't add things to the names. You don't take things from the name. So the name of Muhammad is not Hamad, is Muhammad. So can we take letters? We cannot. So is the letter A is part of the name of Allah?
Do you know Abu al-Aswad al-Du'ali?
My friend, this guy is even not an Arab. So are you saying that the Arab guy is the one who correct your Quran and correct your religion? This guy is a Persian.
I'm asking you.
I know who is he, but would this have my question? I'm asking you now. Does it in front of us? Does it in front of us show that the first word here have A, and this is the A, and the second one does not have A? What happened?
Okay, so the alba made with the last letter of bism with kasra, it sounded Bismillah. So let's go back to, for example, Abdullah. The word becomes different because you add a kasra. If you say like Muhammad ibn Abdullah, because like it's accepted grammatically. So Allah is simply.
We are not talking about kasra. Yeah. First, kasra and dhamma is not exist in Arabic. This is something additional. Secondly, do you know that those letters is just those movement is a letter, which means when you say wa or dhamma, you are just deleting a letter, taking away a letter. So in order not to add a letter, you take it off, the same as the shadda. So like as an example, when you say ar-Rahman, it is not one ra, it is two ra. So we add shadda. So we save one ra out of the word to make it one ra. So we don't write two ra. So, but this is not the question now. Why in the first? No, it's not the same thing. Because if Allah is a name, you cannot take from the name anything. You cannot take letters. You cannot add letters. Let me ask you. Let me ask you. Is the Masih al-Masih? Can we take letters from it? And if we can, which letters we can take?
Show me one Muslim who worships Allah.
Because you Muslim, you are reciting. You don't know what you are reading. Okay, if I ask you what Allah mean, go ahead, tell me.
Allah is God.
But this is another question. I'm asking you what the word Allah mean. Is it a name or a word mean God?
It is a name.
Okay, every name have a meaning. What the meaning?
It means God.
You just said to me it's name. It's not the word. So what's wrong with you? If it is a word mean God, that's mean we say God. We don't need to say Allah. You Muslim, when you say Shahada, you say there's no God but Allah. You don't say there's no Allah but Allah. So obviously Allah is a name for you. Okay, so what the name mean you do not know. What Israel mean you do not know. Who is Israel you do not know. What Jibril mean you do not know. What Mikael mean you do not know. So you Muslims, you steal names from other religions and you put them in your word and you read them, but you do not know what they mean. And this is exactly what happened to you when we speak about Allah. Who is Allah? You say God. What Allah mean you do not know.
Okay, but listen, you still can't find me a single Muslim who said Allah is God.
My friend, I don't care if a single Muslim he say or he don't. That is because of your ignorance. As an example, I can find you a single Muslim, you know, who say that the father of Abraham is Azar. Is that true or not?
The father of Abraham is Azar?
Yeah, the only single Muslim he believe in that. Is that true or this is a mistake? This guy is mistaken.
No, it's Azar.
Okay, what Azar mean?
Why does that matter?
It matter because you see when
What?
okay, names are given for a reason, so it does matter. So why it's matter to your prophet to tell you how many times you shake your private parts? So those are more important questions. What Jibril mean? Which one is more important? Shaking your private part how many times or knowing what Jibril mean? What Jibril mean?
Okay, I'll tell you. So I'll tell you what Masih means.
What Masih mean? Go ahead.
So Masih comes from the Arab word Masih, which means wipe.
Which mean what? Wipe?
Wipe.
Okay.
He wipes away all the disbelief of those before him.
You wipe what? He wipe what?
All the disbelief, kufr.
So the Messiah will wipe all the kuffar.
Yes.
Okay, and that is coming from the Arabic word masah.
Yes.
But what about masah mean many things. It can be, you know, like he put his hand over somebody's head, he make him heal, or his eyes. Is that masah too?
Yes, all that too.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, but if I ask you, where do you get this answer from?
From scholars.
Where we can find it?
It's from the scholars' books.
According to what I know, the scholar, they say that the Messiah, he was called Al-Masih because he have a flat feet.
No.
Well, okay, give me. Secondly, you know, when you say that even the word Masih is not correct in Arabic. It's not. This is not an Arabic word. How it became Arabic? If I ask you,
this
you know,
is Arabic word.
you see, you are jumping from place to place. So we showed you first that Allah, if it's a name, we cannot take from it and we cannot add to it. A name, we cannot change anything. It's a name. Especially this is a name of God, supposedly. So when the second verse says, Li lah, your God is lah. Li mean two, lah is the name of your God. Number 3, lah, the God who created you. It doesn't it prove he created you?
Is there any proof?
Yeah.
Who created the world? Are you Christian?
Yeah, I'm Christian.
So then you believe this too. Why are you asking me?
Because your God, he says, there is many creators and he is one of them.
Like who? Show me.
there is many verses in the Quran. Chapter 23, verse number 14, it says, فَتَبَارَكَ اللَّهُ أَحْسَنُ الْخَالِقِينَ. Blessed be Allah, the best of the creators. Who is talking?
Okay, so do you know in the Quran it says that people created idols?
Created what? My friend, so are you saying Allah created idols too?
No, he's the best of them.
Okay, so guys, he is the best. Allah is the best who create idols. That's what you just said.
No, the best of creators, not the best of those who create idols.
Okay, if I compare myself, okay, listen, if I compare myself to people who did something and I say I am the best in doing that thing, that's mean I'm doing that thing. So he just admitted that he is not the only creator, and you are the one who said to me they are creating idols, and Allah says I am the best of the creators. That means he is the best who create idols.
No, he's the best. He's the best of creators.
Okay, but how many creators? Okay, in order to be the best of the creators, we have to have many creators.
Yes, many people created idols.
But creating idols is not a creation. Those are stones. We put them together. It's not a creation.
No. But the Quran says he.
So are you saying to me? Are you saying to me? Look, just to show you how silly what you are saying. I'm not insulting you, but think with me. Chapter 14 is speaking about how Allah He made the sperm into a dead blood. And then the blood became flesh and bones. So when Allah He say, I am the best of the creators, He is speaking about specific thing. He is the best in doing this job. Others, they do the same job, but they cannot create like Him.
No. Allah creates life. Okay, He creates life from nothing.
Okay.
Everyone else, they create from something like rocks or...
Just to show you again that you are desperate trying to find an answer, the Quran get you busted, because the Quran says that if somebody can create a fly, why you worship somebody? He can't even create a fly, correct?
Say that again.
Why you worship somebody? He cannot even create a fly.
Yes.
Okay. So if I can create a fly based on this verse, I can be God, correct?
But you can't.
But I cannot. But if I can, that means I am God.
No, it means you were given the power by God.
Okay, but that means make me creator. Let us say God, He gave me power to create. That means I am a creator, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, but your God saying, how you worship someone who cannot even create a fly? Jesus in the Quran, He created from the mud the bird, and then He breathed into that mud. He made him like a shape of a bird, and then He breathed into it, and then the bird became alive. Huh? Okay, this is what the Quran claiming, but we will go with that, no problem. So Allah gave a permission to Jesus to be additional creator?
No, it doesn't say He created.
No, it says that. Let us read the verse together. Do you know how to read Arabic?
Which chapter? Which verse?
There's many verses. Which one you like to read? Are you
which one?
Okay, hold on. Are you saying to me you never heard this before?
No, I did. I just forgot where it is.
Oh, okay. But before we go to the chapter, I want to make it clear. Did Jesus, if we prove that Jesus, He is the one who created, and the Quran says, at least let them create for you a fly. If they create a fly, worship them. So if we prove that Jesus, He created from the mud, and He says, I create, He did not say, Allah He create. He says, I create.
He created what? He created what?
He created from the mud a shape of a bird.
The shape of
and
a bird.
He and
yes,
he,
and I can do that.
Okay, so I design out for you, as it were, a figure of a bird, and I breathe into it, and it become a bird by Allah leave. That's what the Quran is saying.
Yes.
Okay.
He created. He
so
created
who is
the
the one?
shape of a
Who
bird.
is the one is breathing inside the mud?
No, but it wasn't. No, He breathed, but Allah did it.
No. So Jesus, He breathed, but Allah He did. Is Allah is inside Jesus?
No. He breathed, and Allah did it.
My friend, He breathed. What do you mean he
Yes,
did
he
it?
breathed.
Who did the breathing?
No.
Who is the
When he said did the
one?
breathing.
Who is the one who did the breathing?
This is Jesus right here.
Okay, so Jesus is the one who did the breathing. And what happened when the breathing happened? Life is given. So life
Allah
is
made
given.
it. Allah made it.
Okay, hold on. It says, but bi'idhnillah, which means Allah, He approved that. But the one who breathed is Jesus.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it was Jesus.
Okay, when Allah He created Adam, who breathed inside
But Jesus
Adam?
didn't
Hold on, hold
create
on,
it.
my friend, hold on. When Allah created Adam, who breathed inside Adam?
Allah.
Okay, that's mean the breathing is giving life, correct?
No.
So Allah, when He breathed into Adam, He was giving him a French kiss, not giving him life.
No. What Allah did is He took clay,
Yeah.
He molded it,
Mm-hmm.
He breathed into it, and He said, "Be." The kalima be.
Okay, hold on. Can you show me the
And then
word?
it was.
Hold on. If you can show me in that verse when He breathed into him, if you can show me, He said to him, "Be." After that, I'm going to shave my 25-foot beard. Can you show it to me?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
He created Jesus just in the same fashion
Okay,
as Adam.
no.
He said to him, "Be,"
My
and
friend,
he was.
don't change the topic. Show me where Allah, when He made the mud, and He shaped him as a man, He said to him at the end, "Be," and he was.
Yes, it was in the verse I just showed you.
Which verse?
Let me see.
You showed me nothing.
It is in Surah Al-Imran, 59.
Al Imran?
Yes.
Okay, chapter what?
Al-Imran 59.
59. Okay, read it for us.
Okay. The likeness of Jesus in Allah's sight is that of Adam. He created him from dust, then said to him, "Be," and he was.
See how silly what you are saying now? I said to you, in the verse where Allah He says, "I created Adam, I did this, I did that, I did that," and then Adam He came back, He came alive. It doesn't say He said be. Here He's saying something different. He is proving Himself to be false, because when Allah created Adam and when Allah created Isa, we can read the verses together. There's no be. Let us go read together. Here we go. This is your Quran, and we are not making, adding things up. It's in front of you. Let us go there. All right. It says, وَإِذَا قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ إِنِّي خَالِقٌ بَشَرٌ مِّن صَلْصَالٍ. When Allah He said to the angels, "I'm going to create a man, or a human being from sounding clay," and then, so when I fashioned him completely and breathed into him the soul, I created him.
Yes.
Okay, what is B?
In the Quran, it says, whenever Allah desires something,
My friend,
He just says be, and it is.
B, it's mean He do not need to do anything. He say B is going to be. Like in the Bible, it says God, He said, "Let be light," light was. That is, He said, "Let be light," light was. So did Allah, He says, be Adam, and Adam was, or Allah, He made the fashion of clay, and then He made the mud first, and then He fashioned him as a man, and then after He fashioned him as a man, He breathed into him, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so there was a stages. So the lie in the Quran about Allah, He said be and He was, it's a stupid lie, because Allah did not create neither Adam, neither Jesus by saying be. The same story in Maryam. Allah, He breathed into her vagina, and then Mary, she got a pregnant, and then
Hold on.
we have Jesus.
Hold on. Go to Surah Al-Baqarah, ayah 117.
Baqarah, the cow chapter, yeah?
Yes,
I like
ayah
the cow chapter.
117.
The cow chapter is the best for me. I like it, yeah. So the cow chapter 117. You said 117?
Yes.
Okay, read it for us.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Originator of the heavens and the earth, whenever he decrees a thing, he says to it be and it becomes. This is exactly what I'm saying.
Okay, chapter 1, chapter 2, verse 117. Okay. I want everybody to be my witness. The originator of the heaven and the earth, when he decree a matter, he only see to it be, and it is. Give me an example. You gave me an example, Isa and Adam, correct? But
Yes.
when we go to Adam's story, we find that Allah, he made first mud, which means he mixed dust with water. Then he fashioned Adam as a human being, as an idol, statues. And then he breathed into him, and then Adam came to exist. So this is a lie. Allah did not say to
No,
Adam,
he didn't come to exist. He didn't.
Okay, hold on. Let us go to different verse in the Quran then. Do you know that Adam, when Allah, he created him, Allah was so slow, and the Quran says, وَكَانَ الْإِنسَانُ عَجُولًا, which means that the human being was ever hasty? What is behind that story?
I did not hear you. Can you say that again?
When the Quran says, وَكَانَ الْإِنسَانُ عَجُولًا, and the human being was ever hasty, what does that mean?
Yes.
Is it true that when Allah created Adam, Adam, he said to him, Allah, finish me before the sun set?
Which verse is it?
My friend, chapter 17, verse number 11.
Chapter 17, verse 11?
Mm-hmm.
Al-Isra?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So a man prays for ill against himself and his family when he is frustrated as avidly as he prays for good.
What are you reading,
and
my friend?
mankind,
My friend, you are reading different story.
I'm reading.
What are you reading?
No, I'm not.
What verse?
I'm reading.
What verse are you reading?
The one that you're showing.
There's no family, and there's, what are you talking about? What is this? Where is the word family there?
And mankind is ever hasty to pray against himself without contemplating the consequence thereof.
This is now in the Quran.
Yes.
Okay, what does that mean? What does this verse mean?
This is not about Adam creating. This is not about Allah creating Adam.
Okay, what about we go and read the interpretation?
I'm on the interpretation. I'm on Tafsir al-Jalalain.
Oh, you are in Tafsir al-Jalalain. Oh, okay. Well, we can go to Tafsir al-Jalalain. What about Ibn Kathir? What do you think about Ibn Kathir?
Okay, Ibn Kathir, he's a respected scholar, but we don't accept everything from him.
Okay, so do you accept al-Jalalain?
In this part, yes.
Oh, no. So are you being a hypocrite? You accept when you want, you reject when you want? I'm asking you. Be honest with me. I'm asking you, my friend. Do you accept al-Jalalain? Do you accept al-Jalalain? Or you don't? Very simple.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to see Tafsir Ibn Abbas?
No, my friend. Don't change. Focus with me. You choose a Jalalain and you said you don't accept everyone. Okay. So do you accept a Jalalain?
Yes.
Okay. So you will not say later a Jalalain is stupid. You promise me.
Everyone can make mistakes. We have to look at all the scholars.
So now if a Jalalain he said something stupid, you will say this is I don't accept, correct?
No, they don't say stupid things. You can't say that.
But you just say it.
You have to look at the entirety.
Okay.
You have to look at the entirety of the scholars.
You are saying to me that a human being is given permission to give interpretation for the Quran, but he gave a wrong interpretation for the Quran?
No, it's not wrong interpretation. It's just one interpretation.
So what interpretation is the correct for you?
It's whatever their ijma' on.
Okay. So if there is anyone oppose the interpretation of this verse of Ibn Kathir?
They don't need to.
What do you mean need to? I mean,
Because
you said okay, you said the opinion. Okay, I'm asking you now. So when Ibn Kathir he give us the explanation, is he lying?
No, he's not lying. He's just giving one interpretation.
Okay, what about the other one interpretation? Why the other ones they don't say Ibn Kathir here is lying? This is wrong. They don't disagree with him. They just have less information. Ibn Kathir he give you details. So what's wrong with that?
Okay, let's see. Fine, let's see Ibn Kathir. Let's see it.
All right, let us go to Ibn Kathir and we will read together. I will open it in English so you can read. I don't know if you speak Arabic or not. I'm assuming you don't. So let us go to Ibn Kathir and we go to verse number 11. And this is Ibn Kathir. That's put in the screen. I don't know if you can see my screen or not. This is Ibn Kathir. It says here, وَكَانَ الْإِنسَانُ عَجُولًا Salman al-Farisi, and this is hadith. This is the companion of the Muhammad, not somebody from the, he said, he mentioned the story of Adam when he wanted to get up. His soul reached his feet, and when his soul was breathed into him, it entered his body from head downward. When it reached his brain, he sneezed. He said, Alhamdulillah. And then Allah said, may your Lord have mercy on you, O Adam. Then when it reached his eyes, this is his soul, he opened them, and when it reached his body and limbs, he started to stare at them in wonder. And he wanted to get up before it reached his feet, but he could not. He says, O Lord, make it happen before night come. What say you about this?
Okay. So did you read in the beginning? It says
your voice, my friend, is not too loud. If you can speak louder, please.
Can you hear me now?
Okay. Yeah, get closer to the microphone. Okay.
Okay. So in the beginning, it says Salman al-Farisi.
Okay. Is he a liar? Is Salman al-Farisi a liar?
I didn't say he is, but
okay.
No,
Is Salman al-Farisi a liar?
No, I said did he say something accurate? I don't know.
Okay, let me ask you. Did Allah did Allah created Adam in certain time, like here it says before the sun set? Did Allah create him really at that time, like before the sun set?
So when did God create Adam in the Bible?
They don't change the topic. I'm asking you, did Allah created Adam before the sun set? Or he created him at daytime or nighttime?
What does that matter?
Well, because if Allah he say be and it was, then there's no need for time. But Allah took him a lot of time. Allah, like my friend, no. But, when I say be, the word be is a power to create things, or just a word I say?
No, it's a power.
Okay.
But
did Allah say? Did Allah say let be mountain, and mountain was?
Yes.
Okay. Did Allah say be earth, and the earth was?
Yes.
Did Allah say let be tree, and tree was?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to the hadith and everybody will be laughing at you now. This is your prophet saying the following. Allah created the dust in Saturday. He spent the whole day making only dirt. What say you?
Which hadith is this?
This is da'if hadith. You know what we can do now? This is da'if.
No, you have to look at the chain of narration. You can't just give me a hadith without looking at the
So if it's da'if, it's not
chain.
good. So da'if now is bad. Well, I have a surprise for you. This is Sahih Muslim. It is Sahih.
Not everything in Sahih Muslim is Sahih.
Here we go. Now we play the game. This is your prophet speaking now. So it is in the book of the Sahih Muslim, which is the most accurate book with the Bukhari. And now we say not everything Sahih Muslim. So are you saying you Muslim you lie about your prophet?
No, is it in Sahih al-Bukhari?
Okay, hold on. Listen, my friend. Come on, let's laugh together. How many days it took Allah to finish the earth?
I think it was 6 days.
Hold on. Are you sure?
Yes, 6 days.
Actually, you are right. So Allah, if he say be, and I asked you, did Allah create the earth by saying be? You said yes. Did Allah created the trees by saying be? You said yes. Did Allah created, so all what he need to say, be earth full of flowers and etc. and it's going to be. But Allah took him many days. So the fiction you are talking about, even the Quran is against it. Now let us ask you here the question. You said that Allah took him 6 days to create the earth, correct?
Yes.
Okay. How many days to create the heaven?
So Allah created them in 6 days.
The earth and the heaven in 6 days? Or only the earth in 6 days?
Yes, 6 days.
All of it? Well, the Quran is stupid then. Chapter 41 says in verse number 9, do you verily disbelieve in him who created the earth in 2 days? Does it say that?
No, that's included in the 6 days.
Okay, where it says included, do you show me the word included?
No, because it says heavens and the earth.
My friend, what including? Hold on, my friend. Just focus with me. The earth alone. Does it say that Allah created the earth in 2 days? He hang up. Oh boy, happy ending. They don't know what they are worshiping. They have no idea what they are talking about. This God, brother, he say be is going to be, and then we go to the Quran. It took Allah 2 days just to finish the earth, and then 4 days to finish what is in the top of the earth. This is 6. And then 2 days more to finish the sky. This is 8. But this is total contradiction for other verses in the Quran where it says Allah created the earth and the heaven in 6 days. Stupid Quran. This is why I said to the previous caller, the atheist, a human can be stupid, a follower, a believer can be stupid, but God and stupid, that doesn't work. Do we agree? Actually, all of us, we can maybe sometime do stupid things, you know? A human being, we do stupid things. Stupid decisions, stupid, etc. Human being do that. Not even one of us don't do sometimes stupid things. Let us see, we have a friend, a Muslim here. Mr. Habib. By the way, I'm still without lunch, you believe it? Hello?
Is your daddy gonna hang up again?
He's just a stupid idiot. Low class person. You don't even respect yourself. Idiot. Let us see. A person saying to me, CP, did you get the videos of Muslim performing miracle like a Christian in Nigeria? My friend, if Muhammad could not do miracle, the Muslim, they can do miracle. That's a joke. And actually, this is against Islam. Because the one who make miracles is only prophet of God in Islam. So those are scammers, and you know, in Nigeria there's even the Christian who claim to be Christian, they are scammers too. I believe most of this religious, you know, activities in Africa, there's tons of scams from people who claim to be Christian and people who claim to be Muslims. It's a big business. So don't waste your time with that. Let us see. Abdul Wahid. We have a person, his name is Abdul Wahid. Where is Abdul Wahid? I saw his text. I don't open links, man. Don't send me links. Let us see this Mr. Abdul Wahid. Abdul Wahid, his internet is not working. The one who hang up, my friend, text me back, call me back. Come on. Don't you want to finish the topic? Let us see. Yeah, look like we are out of Muslims. If there's any Muslim would like to call us, try his best. Stupid religion. And not only that, read it chapter 41, chapter 2, chapter 79, and you will see that the stupid Allah, he did not know which one he created in order. Did he create the stars before the mountains or the mountains before the stars? Here, the verses in front of you is totally the opposite from a chapter 79. Read with me. He created the earth in 2 days, and then he put everything he placed in the top of the earth, mountains. Okay, so step number 2 after he created the earth, mountain. If we go to chapter number 79, we will die laughing. It is totally the opposite. So remember, stage number 2 after he created the earth, he created the mountains, and the last thing he created, the stars there. You see it? This is the mountains, and then he turned to the sky and he created the lamps. The sky was a smoke. Ibn Kathir says the smoke because Allah was working in the earth. So this is a smoke, it means nothing. There's no sky. The smoke is coming from the earth. Allah is cooking. So the sky was a smoke, and this is smoke coming from the earth. And Allah then he finished the sky in 2 days, and he made the lamps. So the last thing Allah he did is the lamps. I mean, very simple. We do not need to be genius to find out. We go to a different verse. Chapter 79. Read with me and laugh. Which one is harder to create, you or the heaven? Okay. He raised the heaven. Okay. He put it in order. Wonderful. And then he made the day and the night. Okay, that's mean the stars, the sun. And after that, he made the earth flat. And after that, he put water. And after that, he put the mountains. So in this chapter, the last thing Allah he did, it was the mountains. The sky is finished. The stars is finished. After he finished finishing the sky, he went to the earth. In the other chapter is totally the opposite. This is what happened when your God is Abdul. He don't remember which one he finished first. What a potato God. Let us see this guy. Maybe the same boy. Very easy. You do not have to be genius. I mean, which one created first? The mountains or the stars? It's very easy. But when your God is Abdul, what do you expect? Abdulism. Abdulism in, Abdulism out. You put Abdul's Allah inside the rice cook, you cook him. Do you think you will get rice? No. Still you will get Abdulism. Stupidity. Because you put garbage in, garbage out. You can't recycle Allah. Do we have any Muslim? Are we out of them? And you know, like all the Muslims, they wanna, those who claim to have knowledge, they want to debate me face to face, brother, face to face. If you are a man debating face to face, brother, well, we know that you are trying to make an excuse, so you will not discuss with me. You were not there to call me. Face to face. Here we go. Your brothers and sisters are leaving Islam because you are refusing to call me. Call me, get me busted, so nobody will believe and nobody will listen to me. If I am not sharing the truth, and you can get me busted and you can refute me, then you have to get me busted. And remember, I'm not a prophet. I'm not even a priest. I mean, you can talk about me as much as you want. You can say he's bad. You can say he's not good. You can say he's a liar. You can say, I mean, whatever. But still, I show the proofs in front of me in the screen from your books. Me as a person is not important. You can make all kind of garbage about me. Who cares? Right? And how come all those Muslims are so good the second you are an American or Canadian, blue eyes, or ignorant in Islam, they will line up to call you? Have you ever seen somebody, he called me and he was successful to prove anything? The only one is successful, by the way, is Ultimate Fort. He want to teach me grammar in Arabic, but he don't speak Arabic. Genius. I said to him, how do you understand the Quran? I said, what translation you read? He said, I do not need to read translation. I said, do you know Arabic? He said, I do not need to know Arabic to know to understand that. What the heck? This guy, he don't speak Arabic, and he do not know Arabic, and he do not accept any translation, and he do not need a translation, and you do not need to know Arabic to know the Quran. It's a miracle. Abdul. A nightmare. One more time you post those things, I will block you, and I will say each time to the admins, you say those things, I will block you. Admins, please, if this lady, she say those words in the chat, block her immediately. I don't have time for stupid things. This is a warning, last warning. I blocked you already many times. Do we have any Muslim here who would like to ghoul us? Anyone? Any Abdulism? And you know, Christian Prince is so scared, I mean, to the point he is like begging for somebody to call him. He's so scared to the point he said, like, where is the Muslim to call me? You see how terrified I am? I don't know who's going to call me. Maybe Allah will call me now. Or Jibreel. Do you think I can debate Jibreel? Muhammad, he saw Jibreel. By the way, Muhammad, he had a very strong vision. He saw Jibreel right away. He found out that he have 600 wings. You know what? If I put a chicken inside in front of you, I mean, if the angel who was sitting there for like 10 hours not moving, okay, he was able to count 600 wings. But Muhammad, he saw him for a blink. How he got the 600? Do we have any Abdul? Anyone? Mayday, Mayday. You know, sometimes I feel like a homeless man. Honestly. I mean, now it's 9:31 and I need to make some food to eat. I did not eat lunch yet. But it's fun. Honestly, I mean, this is I love getting Abduls out of Islam because I love to save them. I believe that many of those Mohammedans, They are good people. They need, you know, they are not, you know, they are just deceived. It's more important than food, even though, like, I don't know, you can hear my stomach singing songs, like, you know, my stomach now saying, Alhamdulillah, like, when Allah created Adam, he sneezed, and then Adam, he says, Alhamdulillah. Like, what the heck? This guy is born, he speak Arabic? Astonishing. All of us in the Middle East, by the way, we know, like my mom, she told me when I was like 2 seconds old, I was saying Alhamdulillah, but I did not sneeze, I farted, you know. I mean, the guy is just made, he speak Arabic. There's no Arabic at that time. Arabic language is not even put together yet. This guy is just made, and he is saying Alhamdulillah. In which language? Arabic. And then Allah, he said to him, may your Lord have mercy on you. Who is his Lord? What a nice conversation. And then, brother, do you know this, the video on YouTube, like Ahmad, the dead terrorist? Ahmad, when he looked at his feet, this is exactly what happened. When the spirit of Adam reached his feet, he stared at them and he in wonder. Look at this. I mean, this is the first time Adam he see feet. Like, what the heck? What is this? Why they look like this? What is those things? There are fingers and they're moving them. Like, what? Wow! Wow! Oh, this is the toes. Look, the toes is moving. Takbir. So Adam was like, what? And then Adam, he wanted to stand up. Like, Adam, oh, come on, Adam. You're stupid, Adam. Wait. What if you broke your leg now? You're not done yet. And the funny, the guy, he said to me, Allah, he said to him, be, and he was. Where is be, and he was? And the funny, that would make it, I mean, what funny? I mean, all of it is crazy. Then Adam, he said to Allah, finish me before the night comes. How this idiot, he knew that the night come? He just made. How Adam, he knew that the sun is setting soon? That's deep. That's very deep. I mean, you like the story, you don't like the story, it's written by a genius. You know the story of when Ibn Abbas, he spoke about Al-Hudhud. You know Al-Hudhud story? What is the name of Al-Hudhud in the Hoopoe? Okay. So Muhammad, he told them that this bird, he can see under the ground. Okay. And Ibn Abbas, he is just saying what his prophet said to him. So an Arab guy, a Bedouin, he said to him, okay, as long as this bird, he can see deep in the ground to find water to Solomon, how come if we put some seeds and we cover it by some dust as a trap, he don't see it, that there's a trap? Ibn Abbas, he said to him, don't force me to ask Allah to curse you. And then the guy, he said, he got scared. He said, okay, I will never say that again. Brother, he can see deep in the ground, brother. So the guy, he said, okay, so how we catch it? By putting some seed in the top of a trap, covered by some dust. And this is the Hudhud, he is a general in the army of Sulaiman. And Sulaiman, he says, he inspected his birds. Look at this king, man. This king is really serious. He have an army of a chicken, army of birds, army of crab, army of donkeys, horses, all animals. It's a cartoon. So, like here the story is saying to us in verse number 17, and there were gathered before Sulaiman his host of jinn and man and bird. So what his army is? genie in the ball, men, and birds. Did you see the video on YouTube, which is very funny? The guy, he is running and there's like 1 million chicken behind him. That is Sulaiman. Sulaiman, he want a launch attack, you know, like, okay, takbir, the chicken like, and they go like, okay. I mean, come on, imagine, especially if the whole army is just roosters. I mean, you can think about it, brother. And it's scientifically true, you know, I mean, come on. Okay, somebody text. My friend, don't text me to tell me about ultimate fart. I will block you. You want to do that? Text in the chat. Don't text me in Skype, guys. I have a Skype only to talk to Muslims. No, this is not fairy tale story. This is a true story. I was there. Look, I will tell you this is a true story now. Honestly, I swear by Allah. My grandfather, which is not the grandfather like next the grandfather, the one before the grandfather. I mean, you get the point. When he was walking in the valley of the ant, you know, like there's the Banana Republic. In case you do not know where it is, I can tell you. Next to it in the border, there's the Republic of Ants. The Valley of Ants, there's nothing there except ants. I mean, you cannot live with them. They will attack you, my friend. Army. Billions of ants. They will eat you alive. So, when he arrived to the Valley of the Ants, Dr. Soleimani decided to go vacation for the Valley of the Ants. Like, hey guys, where do you want to go today? You know? Should we go for hunting? Yeah, Prophet, where do we go? Let us go and hunt ants in the Valley of Ants. Let us explore the Valley of Ants. They have palaces there. So he went to the Valley of the Ants, and then one of the ants, look, man, this guy, he have ears. Like, you see, if you go now to shop for like a headset, they say to you, noise cancelling. That exists in the Quran. Allah, he made Sulaiman do noise cancelling for all the other ants, because all of them, they are talking. Only one ant, he can hear her. Look at this. It's like, you know, phone call, like ta-da-dum, ta-da-dum. So one of the ants said, oh ants, look at this. She did not say, oh sisters. She did not say, oh brothers. She did not say, why the ant? She said, oh, ants. I mean, is she supposed to talk to the chicken? I mean, if there's other than ants, they understand what she's saying? Let it go. I mean, come on. So, one of the ants, she said, oh, hold on. Does it say she said? A Muslim, ants don't talk. He will say to you, oh no, they communicate. I agree, they communicate, but they don't talk. It says qalat, which means she said something from her lips. And then Sulaiman, he heard her. You see it? So Sulaiman, when he heard the ant saying, go inside your dwelling, otherwise Solomon will crush you. And by the way, the Muslim, they have articles about this verse here. They say, the ant who guard the colony, they are females. How the Quran knew that? Abdul, in Arabic, we call all those insects female. We don't have word male ant, idiot. So a singular ant, we call it ant. Doesn't matter. By the way, I never look at the balls of the ants. Zubab, Zubaba. Nahl, Nahla. Naml, Namla. Idiot. They are all females. They are desperate to find a miracle. So when Sulaiman, brother, he heard her speech, what is killing me, that the Quran, like he did not say that Sulaiman, he know what she said. No, her speech. She made a speech. So the end, she stood. She took the microphone. And she took, the stage. And she said, you know the thing? He heard, right? Anyway. A human can be stupid, but God is stupid too. That is beyond stupidity. Who gave the title of the Quran? Well, the Muslims, all those titles you see is a fabrication. Like here, you see, the chapter of the ants. Did Muhammad call it the chapter of the ant? No. So what they do, they go and look like, what is this chapter speaking about? The most unique thing. The ant, we call it the ant. The cow, we call it, speaking about the cow, we call it the cow. It is silly. Quran, first, is not an Arabic word. And it's a wrong word for the book of the Muslims. This is an Aramaic word which means qarra wa ra'a. Qarra mean he say what he saw. Ra'a mean he saw. Qarra, he say. But Muhammad, he did not see to say. According to the Muslims, Muhammad, he received revelation by Jibreel, who he said things to him. He did not give him a book to see so he can read. This is why the word qira'ah is coming from reading, or it's mean reading. Because you say what you saw. The book in front of you, you say with your eyes what you saw, and this is Aramaic. Actually, all the Arabic is coming from the Aramaic. Arabic is not a language by itself. Arabic is just a collection of languages, but we can say maybe more than 85% or even to 90% is Aramaic. Oh, this guy is calling again, or maybe he got some fuel. Yes, my friend.
Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
hello. Yeah, hello.
Can you prove that Jesus died on the cross?
So what happened to the topic? You hang up on me and you left. What we would do with
Which
the topic? You jump it? He hang up. He don't want to talk about it. He hang up in a second. Did not even take me a second. Well, Lord help me, I'm so angry. I did not eat since yesterday. Oh boy. Look, what topic? Look, Adam. The creators. Abdul's for me is like there is a guy. He went to the doctor and he told him, doctor, I have a very, very, very short memory. The doctor, he said, like what? I don't know what to tell you. I'm telling you, I have a short memory. I forget right away. The doctor, he said to him, you have to give me an example. Hold on, let us finish the joke and I will call you. So the doctor, he said to him, you have to give me an example. The guy, he said, doctor, I'm telling you, I forgot a lot. And he started looking at the table. And then the patient, he said, come in. He forgot that he is the one is knocking at the table. This is how bad his memory is. This is the Abdul. Let us call him. Yes, my friend. Do you hear me? Hello? Hello? Hello Beirut من فضلك. Are you there? Oh boy. This guy, he took a nap on me. Come in. Do we have any smart Muslim? He want to give us a try? Smart Muslims are wanted, needed. I mean, I understand you have a very short memory. That's why your prophet, he received 7 Qur'an. You forgot what he said yesterday. So second day, he said the verse differently. Anyone? Yes, sir. Yes, Abdul.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, so what we will do with Adam and the creation. So
Psalm 116.
did Allah create Adam by saying B, or it took him time?
Go to Psalm 116.
Go to where?
Psalm 116.
What does have to do with the? Are you jumping now? You don't want to answer? You want to jump it?
No, it's go to Psalm 116.
No, I'm asking you why you are changing the topic. Why you don't want to continue?
The Bible says that Jesus did not die on the cross.
Okay, the Bible says Jesus did not die on the cross.
Yes.
Okay, are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, everybody will be laughing at you because you just admitted that the Quran is a book of lies. Because Allah in the Quran says that Allah, he put someone look like Jesus in the cross.
Yes, I'm talking about the Old Testament.
No problem. You are saying that Allah did lie when he said that Allah, he replaced someone, he cloned someone, and he put him in the cross, and he made them believe that the one who was killed is Jesus, correct?
No.
What no? Read the verse for me. Chapter 4, verse 157.
Chapter 4. 157. Yes.
Okay. What it says? What it says? Go ahead.
So it's talking about the Jews who said that we killed the Messiah, the Jesus, son of Mary.
Okay.
But it said they did not kill him, nor did they crucify him.
Okay.
But it was made to appear to them.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. What does that mean?
So,
what does that mean?
But this verse does not say how it was made to appear to them.
No. You see, I don't care how. It says it made to appear to them. So it means
Yes.
this is what they saw, correct?
This is what they saw.
Okay, thank
Yes.
you. So now we have witnesses in the Quran, Allah witnessing that the Jews, they saw that Jesus was on the cross. Do we agree?
Yes, the Jews saw Jesus on the cross.
Thank you very much. So now you prove to me that it was not Jesus, you idiot. Because if the Jews, they agree and they say we killed Jesus, and Allah witnessing that the Jews, they saw Jesus in the cross, now how in the world it is not him if they saw him in the cross? Go ahead.
وَمَا قَتَلُوهُ.
Don't repeat,
Did you read that?
don't repeat. That's another question. You just agreed that the Jews, they saw Jesus in the cross. You said that. Everybody heard you. You cannot take it back.
It says, read the last part
Abdul,
of the ayah.
you cannot take it back.
قَتَلُوهُ
No problem.
يَقِينًا. Did you read?
Oh, you want to sing for me? Hold on. You just said, everybody heard you. I said to you, did the Jews see that Jesus was in the cross and they killed him? You said yes.
This is what they saw, but it wasn't
Great.
Jesus.
So what they saw is what is going to count only, because isn't it the Quran asks for 4 witnesses to prove a crime, like adultery as an example? So we have thousands of witnesses. Allah have no witnesses. Muhammad have 0 witnesses. It's a guy who came 600 years after Jesus. He was not there. He was not watching, and he have no witnesses when all the Jews, according to the Quran, they saw Jesus on the cross. So who is the stupid here? Isn't it you who said that if the ijma, if they agree, the majority they agree, correct? So the majority, and not only the majority, actually, all of them, all the Jews, they say we killed the Messiah. Not a single Jew, he don't say we don't kill the Messiah. So not only the majority, all the Jews, they saw the Messiah in the cross. So what is the proof that was not the Messiah when all the Jews, they saw the Messiah? I'm listening. Go ahead.
Okay. So in the Bible, if you read it, there are two people who are named Jesus.
Okay.
The first one is Jesus, the Messiah.
Hmm.
And the second one is the person next to him.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And so they confused him like this.
But look what happened, my friend. You see, when I say Muslims have low IQ, I'm not insulting. If you read the verse in front of me, the Quran says that they said we killed Isa, the son of Maryam, the prophet of Allah. The other guy, if his name is Jesus, he is not the son of Maryam, and he is not the prophet of Allah. Who is the donkey here? You tell me.
They look like each other.
Are you insulting? So who cares? Let's say they look like each other. He is, guys. There's two guys. They look in the cross. They look the same time. They look the same. Where do you get this story from? There's two guys. Okay, hold on. Abdul, listen. So when you say to me there's a person, his name is Jesus, he was there, and the real Jesus was there too. This is the story. Here is different.
Yes.
Here there's only one Jesus in the cross. Wake up. So there's only one Jesus, and he is the son of Mary. Is the other guy is the son of Mary, and he is the prophet of Allah. Is the other guy is the prophet of Allah? No. So he is the son of Mary, and he is Rasulullah, and Allah made them see him in the cross, and you agreed. So your argument is a very funny, and it's an insult to your religion. Thank you very much.
No. You didn't understand one thing, CB.
Okay, explain. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is saying that they saw it happen.
Okay.
Okay, they saw it happen.
Okay.
But it didn't happen.
Okay. So let me ask you.
Hold on.
Okay.
So do you know in America there are so many people who claim that they saw aliens?
Okay.
Okay, but they didn't see aliens.
No, I see alien every day. Go to the Middle East, all of them they are aliens, including my cousins. My friend, don't be stupid. No. Listen. Don't go there. This is a stupid answer. You just admitted that they saw Christ. They did not see someone look like him. They saw Christ on the cross. So the one who was there is not something maybe look like. He is. He looked exactly like Christ. That's wonderful. So, and who is the one who made them see that? Can you give me the answer?
So there are two opinions.
Oh, there's two opinions. Guys, there's two opinions. The Muslims are not sure about anything. Always there's two opinions. Give me the two opinions. Go ahead.
Okay, so the first opinion is that Allah blinded them, or he gave them strong illusion, right?
And this is the opinion of who?
Of scholars.
Who?
I think this is from Ibn Kathir.
This is what?
Ibn Kathir.
Ibn Kathir. So now if we go to Ibn Kathir, you accept that, correct?
On this issue, I think, yeah.
Okay, but I don't know. You are saying things which is very funny for me. Let us go to Ibn Kathir and read what Ibn Kathir is saying. Give me a second. We will open it. All right. And here Ibn Kathir. Go ahead and read for us what Ibn Kathir is saying.
I can't see it on the screen.
Oh, you need me to show it to you? You can open it from your side.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
Okay.
So it says, okay, we killed the Messiah, Isa, son of Mary, the messenger of Allah, but they killed him not, nor crucified him, but it appeared as to them.
Okay.
And those who differed are full of doubts. Yes, this is it.
So how it appeared to them, and they are full of doubt, this is stupid. If it's appeared to them, that means they are not full of doubt because they saw it. If I was there
No,
and I saw, if I was in a place and I saw somebody killing a person, and the person he died in front of me, how that will be doubt for me? I mean, how it's for sure then. So they are sure, and the Quran is wrong because they are saying we killed him. They did not say maybe we killed him. This is showing you how stupid the one who made the Quran, because they did not say, and the verse is so clear, he did not say maybe we killed him, we think we killed him. It doesn't say that. It says we killed the Messiah. This is what they say. They don't say maybe. Correct?
okay.
Okay. So when
What are you saying?
When they say we killed the Messiah, that means they are not, as you said, maybe they are sure, maybe they are not. They are very sure because they are saying we killed him. Do you see the word maybe there?
But did you read the last part of the verse?
My friend, I'm reading what you said to me a second ago. You said to me they did not kill him for sure. That is a stupid statement.
Yes.
Because, okay, hold on. How they did not, what it mean to say they did not kill him for sure if the first line saying we killed the Messiah, and if Allah he said, and listen, and if Allah he said they did not kill him, so what does that mean? They did not kill him for sure. That means Allah himself is not sure.
What are you saying, CP?
My friend, listen carefully. I know that you are Abdul, you are slow. So listen carefully. As long they said we killed the Messiah, they are not saying maybe. Correct? Do we agree in that part?
Yeah, they're not saying maybe.
Yes, they don't say maybe, right? They say we killed him.
Yeah.
Okay, that means they are sure, according to their opinion, or they believe. Correct?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
in their
Yes.
belief, they are sure that they killed the Messiah. So when your God, he says, you know, they are not sure, he just contradicts himself.
Not them. The people who came after them.
Hold on. What do you mean the people who came after them? Where it says the people who came after them?
Yes.
Where it says the people who came after them? Where is the word after?
Indeed, those who differ about him are in doubt about it.
Okay, where is the word after?
But who are the ones in doubt?
Nobody. The Christian believe he was crucified, and the Jews, they say we killed him. Muhammad is mental because every single Abdul, listen, Abdul. Other people don't care about the story because they are not Christians. So the only one who care about it is the Jews and the Christians. This is what the story is focusing in. There's Jews, there's the Christians. So the Jews, they say we killed the Messiah. Now who is the one is not sure? The Christian. Every single Christian believe in the crucifixion. And as you see, and you are the one who confirmed to me that the Jews are sure in their belief that they killed the Messiah. So the Quran here inserting a stupid thing, full of doubt. Who are those who they are full of doubt? Nobody knows because there's nobody. Christianity, all of it is based.
Okay, but why do you talk about the Quran and not the Bible?
My friend, because if I read for you from the Bible, I will show you that you are a fool. But it's better for me to show you that you are a fool from your book because you cannot deny it. So if I spend my time for 10 hours explaining to you the Bible, you will say I don't believe it anyway. Here, we got you busted without doing any of that work. So look how stupid this verse. This verse explains clearly that we Christians, hold on, we Christians are decent and we told the truth. So when the Bible says that the Jews, they put Jesus in the cross, don't tell me ZB, just wait. When the Christian in their Bible, they say that Jesus was on the cross, the Quran saying this is what really they saw, correct? DB, I'm asking you, when the Christians, you are copying from the internet, stupid, you don't know what you are talking about. Answer. When the Christians, they say in their book that we saw Jesus in the cross, are they lying or this is what they saw?
No, they saw it. It was made to appear to them.
Thank you. So they are not lying. That's mean the Bible is telling the truth.
No.
Okay, hold on.
I'll tell you why.
How no? You just said you are the one who just said they saw that. You are the one who said.
Okay, the Bible was not written by eyewitnesses.
Who said that? Who said that?
So it was not.
Okay, who said that? Who said
Bort
that?
Ehrman. Bort Ehrman.
But no, even that one, he says like they are after 45, 50 years, those are eyewitnesses because they live after Jesus.
No.
Jesus, he died in a very early. Jesus, he died in a very early age. Secondly, you know, you are changing topic now to escape it. The Quran confirmed the story. Let us say the story for the sake of argument is a lie, but your Quran confirmed that lie. The Quran says, and you agreed, that they saw Jesus in the cross. And I asked you, when the Bible says, the Christian Bible says they saw Jesus in the cross, are they lying or this is what they saw? You said this is what they saw. So it's written after 10 years or 50 years, still this is what they saw. So you are trying to escape like a scorpion going inside my shoe, and I will smash you anyway when I wear it. It's trying to escape the fact that the Quran confirmed the crucifixion story and Muhammad have no witnesses. So if you are saying that those who came after Jesus, they wrote the Bible and they were not eyewitnesses, that will go back to you because your prophet, he came 600 years after Jesus. So how he can be considered? That is a very stupid argument. In the top of that, your prophet have no witnesses of anything happened to him. Muhammad, he went to the top of the seventh sky. There's any witnesses? No. Muhammad, he did this and that. If there's any witnesses? No. Muhammad, he saw Jibreel. If there's any witnesses? No. Muhammad, he was being squeezed in the cave.
No. Listen.
Hold on. You listen. When Muhammad being squeezed, if there's any witnesses? No. So now I'm asking you, the Quran confirmed that all the Jews and the Christians who were there, they saw it and you agreed. How you can prove that what they saw, it was not accurate? Go ahead.
Okay. You talked a lot, ZB.
ZB what?
So, you talked a lot.
Yeah, yeah, so for sure, I'm here to talk. This is the purpose of our conversation,
Okay.
right? You want me? Do you want us to be mute, both of us? No, you see how smart you are? Do you like us to be mute, both of us?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay, so go talk a lot. I will give you time to talk a lot. Go ahead. So the Christian, the Jews, they saw Jesus and you agreed. Go ahead.
Hello, can you hear me?
What?
Hello?
Yeah, go talk a lot. I want you to talk a lot. The Christians and the Jews, both of them, they saw Jesus in the cross and you agreed. Which means the story in the Bible is, this is what they saw, which means this is a true story.
Okay, so what they saw is what they saw is true, essentially. So they actually did see that they saw using their eyes that someone looking like Jesus, he died on the cross. It did actually happen.
Okay.
But it was an illusion.
That's deep. That's really deep. So it was an illusion. So there's no cross and there's no Jesus there. What there was, they were looking what, you know, they think they were in the zoo and they were watching an elephant. There was a cross for real and somebody was crucified or no?
Yes, someone else was crucified in his place.
Okay, so what you are saying, it wasn't true. So it's true. So the crucifixion was true. The killing was true. And the person,
yeah, that was true.
And the person, he looked exactly 100% like Jesus, correct?
Yes.
Okay. What is the possibility that there is somebody, he looked like me exactly, and even my mother, she could not recognize that it's not me, to happen?
Okay. So Mary didn't see Jesus dying.
Huh?
Mary didn't see Jesus. Mary didn't see Jesus on the cross.
Who said that?
The Bible says he was just with the Romans who killed him.
No,
but no one was there around him.
The Bible says that Jesus, he called one of his disciples and he said to him, from now on, this is your mother. So you are lying again. In the same time, let us say for the sake of argument, Mary was not there. Even the disciple was not there. But the Quran confirmed that all the Jews, and you agreed, you said, not me, that the Jews and the Christians who was there, they saw Jesus on the cross. So there's one more there, one more less. Who care? Still, nobody was able to recognize if it is him or not. And you are saying to me it was a delusion, which means Allah is a deceiver. He faked Jesus' crucifixion, and he made them believe that Jesus, he died in the cross. And then after 600 years, he sent the Abdul, who never met Jesus, who never saw Jesus. He don't even know the name of Jesus. Who is this guy? Isa will not know. And then he come to say it was not him. So now we have tens of thousands of witnesses according to the Quran saying that we killed Jesus, and we have one Abdul who never been in that land, who never speak Hebrew, he never met one of them, and he does not exist even 100 years after Jesus, or 200 years, or 300 years, or 500 years. He came 600 years after. You say it was not Jesus.
Okay.
Are you
So-
okay?
Why are you stuck? Why are you stuck on this topic?
It's you who called me to talk about it.
No,
Yeah.
I was.
You called me, you said, let us
I
read
was-
the Bible. Jesus did not crucify. You forgot. Ah, you are Abdul, you have a short memory. Isn't it you who called me and you said to me, read for me this verse, Jesus wasn't crucified?
So you didn't read it. Go on the Psalm.
We just got you busted. I do
on
not
that
need to go
Psalm
and read
91.
it. I just get you busted here from the Quran, which is one more powerful for you. So now you try to escape the book you believe in to a book you don't believe in.
Go to Psalm 91. Go to Psalm 91.
Because of your hypocrisy. You can go and read it. We will laugh at you.
Okay. It says that God will save him.
Okay. God will save him. Okay. From what?
Yes.
From what?
Yeah, from death.
So he did not die?
No.
Okay. Read the verse. You are reading what chapter you say?
Psalm 91.
Okay. Psalm what? 91.
Okay. Go to 14.
Okay. Go ahead. Read for us and let us, and remember, you are the one who asked me to go there. So now we get you first busted from the Quran, and the Quran witnessed that the Jews, they saw the Messiah was crucified. So now we go to Psalm 91. Tell me what you see there.
Okay. Because he loves me, says the Lord, I will rescue him.
Okay. And?
I will protect him. Protect him.
Okay, hold on. You're reading what verse now?
14.
14. Can you read the word by word for me, please?
Yes.
Okay.
Because he loves me,
Okay.
says the Lord,
Okay.
I will rescue him.
Okay.
I will protect him,
Okay.
for he acknowledges my name.
Okay. First of all,
Okay.
is that okay? There is anything there it says about the Messiah?
Yes.
Well, okay, read for me. I'm just learning from you. Go ahead.
Jesus said in the Bible that the Psalms were written about him.
Listen. I'm asking you now. I'm having a conversation with you. If there's anything there it says this is about the Messiah?
Yes.
Okay, where?
The Messiah said that the Psalms were written about Jesus.
Okay, I'm asking you now. Again, you see the Messiah, he said that in the Bible. Do you believe in the Bible, which is the Messiah saying, or you don't believe?
No, I'm saying the contradiction in your book.
Okay, so you are saying now this is a contradiction.
Yes.
Okay, let us see now how everybody will laugh at you. Don't the Christian believe that the Messiah was resurrected?
No.
The Christian don't believe that Jesus was resurrected from the grave?
They believe he died. That's it.
Yeah, but he's resurrected. That is, he delivered him from death. So Jesus was resurrected. He went to the grave. He came back victorious over death. So he overcome death by death. So when it says he deliver him from where?
So what did he do? He just did like a jumping rabbit up and down death.
Okay,
and
you are
life.
trying to insult. Now let us laugh at you again. So let us go with you. Let us go with you. Everybody will laugh. So what Isa he did in Islam then? He was jumping like a rabbit. according to your religion, Jesus was a coward. He ran away. Allah took him to the sky, and he did not even dare to say to the Jews, it's not him. He ran away with Allah. Allah, he came with his limousine. Beep, beep, beep. Hey, Isa, jump with me. Isa, he jumped. They run away. Hey, Isa, you know, you see, I told you I will come and save you from the Jews. Did anyone see you? No, nobody saw me. You know, the plan was working perfectly. We put someone look like me on the cross. Thank you, Allah, for sending this guy. By the way, where you get him from? Oh, I got him from eBay. I found a clone of you in eBay. I ordered him. I shipped him, and I told him to put him at night on the cross. And nobody noticed that this is not Jesus, because he is a clone. He looked like he's made in China. He looked exactly like Isa, man. The Chinese, they clone everything. So you are telling me, you're trying to prove to me that Jesus wasn't crucified. And look what how stupid you are. You just said that the Old Testament, speaking about the crucifixion of Jesus, speaking about Jesus will be delivered, speaking that he is more important than anyone, and you confirm that. In the top of that, the Quran confirmed that the Messiah, he is killed by the Jews, and this is what they saw, and this is what we care for. Because if you go to the court, the judge, he don't say, he asks you what you think. He said, did you see that? As long you confirm that the Christian and the Jews, all of them and the Roman, they saw the Messiah in the cross, that's mean this is what happened. And Muhammad is coming with false, stupid claim, because now we have thousands and thousands of witnesses in the time of the crucifixion, not just in the city, they are there. And as you see, the Jews, they say, all of them, not one, not two, not three, not four, all of them, we killed him. They don't say maybe. So my friend, look what happened now. If the Christian, they believe in the Messiah, if the Christian, they believe in the Messiah crucifixion, who is the one who deceived them and made them believe in the crucifixion? Can you give me the name of the person?
It was their own mind.
Are you being stupid now?
So
it is you who said to me that Allah, he made it appear to them. And it's you who said to me that Allah.
Yes. You know, Allah.
Okay,
yes,
so Allah he deceived. Okay, Allah he deceived them, correct?
He did this because they were disbelievers.
I'm not asking you what did this and they did that. This is not the question. I'm asking you, who is the one who did fabricate this lie? He made them think it is Jesus when it is not Jesus. Give me his name.
Who the guy who died?
No, I'm asking you, are you playing dumb now? Who is the one who made up this lie that I am going to put someone look like Jesus so they will believe it is Jesus? What's his name? Who is the one who did that? Give me his name.
Okay, so there is no name like that. Okay.
What do you mean no name? Who is the one? Who is the one who cloned Jesus? Give me his name. The one who fabricated a new Jesus. He made him look like Jesus. He made him see him in the cross as Jesus. What his name?
So it was a combination.
You see how coward you are. You don't even dare to say Allah. You don't dare even to say Allah because it's embarrassing. You don't dare to give me that. Let me repeat the question again. You see, don't force me to hang up on you. Honestly, I am out food since yesterday. Honest to God. I'm asking you now. Who is the one who made the Christian and the Jews see Jesus in the cross, lying to them, deceiving them, making them believe it was Jesus, but it was not Jesus? Give me his name.
Okay, fine. Allah.
Thank you very much. Allah is Satan. Call me tomorrow, my friend. Today we are done.
How?
Hey, that's it. Because Allah, because the Bible says, who is the father of all lies? Satan. And according to you, Jesus on the cross was a lie. As simple as that. So who is the one who created the lie? Allah. Who is the one who planned for the lie? Allah. Who is the one who made us believe in the lie? Allah. Allah is the devil. So it took me repeating myself, God knows how long, just to make you at the end say the truth that your God is the devil. And remember, the one who lie about faith is the devil for sure, because he is deceiving about faith. So Christianity today exists because Allah the devil, according to Muslim, he made the Christian believe that Jesus was on the cross. So if Allah the devil did not create that lie, and I quote what the Muslims say, for us we believe in the cross. If Allah did not create such a lie, Christian will not believe in it. Neither the Jews. And we will not have a crucifixion. So if the cross was a lie, the one behind it is not the Christians, is the stupid Allah. And we got you busted. Feel free to call me tomorrow. I need to eat. I'm hungry. Since the last few hours, I'm just eating Abduls. One after one, one after one. I mean, come on, they don't even taste good. They are shallow, they are stupid, and they get their prophet busted by their own mouth. Who is the one who created the lie and made the Christian believe in the lie? He said, Allah. Like, what the heck? First time he refused to say it, so I have to repeat the question. I said the question twice. He refused to say it, so I said the question thrice. He refused to say it, so I did the question fourth. Okay, guys, I will continue. So I refused to say it. I said the question fifth. He refused. This will remind me of the chapter in the Quran. It says, some they say they are 3 and their dog is number 4. Some they say there are 4 and their dog is number 5. And some they say they are 5 and their dog is number 6. And some they say they are 6 and their dog is number 7. And some they say they are dogs, they are 7 and their dog is number 8. And some they say they are dogs, they are brother and sister, I am a Muslim, which means I'm ignorant. I say stupid things, I believe in stupid things, and I get busted when I call CP. And by the way, this guy is always welcome to call me. But, you know, we have enough for today. But I like the story of the dog, you know. I mean, and their dog is number 4? Really? That's really something. So how many there are? And since when you count the dog with the humans? So if I say 3 Abdul and the donkey was number 4, is that okay? What kind of a language this? And they say to you, the Quran, brother, is very strong Arabic. Brother, it's so strong and it make a lot of sense. Oh boy. I don't want to use the word sense. Once I was doing a radio show, and by mistake, instead of saying it make a lot of sense, oh sorry, I want to say it doesn't make sense. So I said it doesn't make sex. I think the breed, brother, he put satanic verses in my tongue, brother. I mean, look at this religion. Isa is not Isa. Quran is not Quran. It's coming from Shaitan. Allah is Shaitan. Allah deceived the Christian and the Jews. Allah, he made Jesus look like Jesus, so Jesus not Jesus, but Jesus looked like Jesus, so Jesus was in the cross, but he's not Jesus. Because Allah, he wanted Jesus to be in the cross, but he's not Jesus, because he wouldn't receive Jesus. So the Christian, they saw Jesus in the cross, and it was not Jesus, so they believe in Jesus. But in the fact that Jesus was not there, because Jesus was a clone Jesus. So now the Christian, they believe that Jesus was crucified, but Jesus not Jesus. So Jesus, the end of the story, Allah, he made Jesus look like Jesus. Have you ever heard of a genius God like this? Are you getting dizzy? Or busy? Potato, 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 potato. This is how we fry them, and this is how we... I forget the song, man. Like, I don't like songs, really. I mean, I don't remember songs. I like songs, but I don't remember songs. But this one, like, I found it that this is the best to describe a Muslim talking to me. You can find it on YouTube, the song of potatoes. And they say to me, why are you calling potatoes? I'm respecting you by calling you potato. I mean, how in the world So a potato have bigger brain than yours. You just admitted that Allah is the devil. You just admitted that Christianity, if we are deceived, Allah is the Satan who deceived us. So what is our fault? What is our fault if we saw Jesus on the cross and we believe in that? How stupid is that? So instead of blaming your stupid Allah, you blame me? You call me to say to me, Allah, He made you see it, but it was not. Look, what the heck? With my respect to all the potatoes, I apologize for insulting you. You are smarter and tastier and very crunchy, especially when you are crunchy. I love you. You know, I'm really hungry, guys. Honestly, I don't want to go, but I did not eat for when? Yesterday, I forgot what time, maybe like 4 p.m. So now it's already, I don't know, more than 36 hours. Unbelievable. Oh boy. So, people, my love to all of you. God, He created us with a brain, and the problem, nobody want to use it. What you saw today is a great proof that Islam is a symptoms of a mental illness. And the proof that Islam is a mental illness. Because to believe in this, you have to be suffering from something. Something. I mean, why the word something is so hard for Middle Eastern? Something, man. It's not something. Some Zamzam. Now I know where the word Zamzam came from. It's coming from something. You know, once I did a seminar, and then the church, they complain, you know. They said to me that there's some audience, they almost die. Like there's one of them, he have heart problem. They said, please, I mean, that's too much. You make people die from laughing, literally. The guy almost, he died. He can't breathe no more. They said, if you can like make it less funny. I mean, did you see people falling from the chair? You know? I said, so what? I mean, people are happy. He said, yeah, but what about the old ones? They cannot handle it. You know, the guy, he cannot breathe. He's like, he cannot talk no more. You know, he started laughing and laughing and laughing. And the funny, they brought me a guy, he was going to convert to Islam. And each time I say something, he said, this is Islam? This is Islam? This is Islam? So when I finished the last thing I said in the seminar, I look at him, I said, this is Islam? And people, they die from laughing again. Unbelievable comedy. Muhammad is my joke. Prove you wrong. Thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. Until we see you soon again. Don't forget to download our videos. And if there is any Muslim sheikh, you have the courage and the knowledge, feel free. We will take you in with meat, and we will lift you out boneless. Take care. Christ is Lord. Islam is false. God bless you.